Good evening and welcome to the Standards of Geekness podcast. Tonight we have the episode of 3 of the Ballad of Kaarlon. Let's go ahead and go through the intros. First and foremost, my name is Evan Jones, aka Kaleric's Iron Scale.
I'm DM Kaarlon.
I am Uvel Thorson.
I am Clay Platinum.
And I am Warden Adcock.
I am Bartholomew Cuthbend the third.
And I am Oren Dalton.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
All right, we'll lead with this.
And what? No! That was friend! And what? No! That was friend! You don't understand! It's not like that!
Previously on the Ballad of Kaarlon.
It's Jag. He made me give it up.
Made you give what?
The lady's pearl of power.
I am quite disappointed in you.
It was my life, my lady! He was gonna kill me!
I can see you didn't want to spend your money. You have no problem drinking mine.
They brought a cask.
A little unclear.
They brought a cask of your mead and set it by your table. It's like showing off that you have money. The one guy goes to grab you, but he misses. And the other guy grabs you. They're gonna, there's two of them. And you're like, oh, what? And then like pull you off the chair and start dragging you.
Okay, Flay. We're gonna head over there and help him out.
Yes, we are.
Who do you think you are?
I'm just a fine card-playing enthusiast who thought that you gentlemen might enjoy a fine cask of wine. If you'd like to have your friends bring mine over from that table, it's some of the finest mead in the land.
I'm not playing for change. If you're playing my game at my table, this is how we play. He brings out 3 black coins. See that asshole Bartholomew hoarding it to himself with that other dude that's a cat playing cards over there. We'll get back to you in a minute.
I'm gonna double 15 feet towards the cat.
Fair enough.
I walk over to Uvel and pick him up so we can carry him inside.
You fireman throw him over your shoulder, okay? Like, it's crazy. That's mine! He took my money! This Orange coming at you, dude. He's pretty much on you because he with the whole 30 feet plowed through the crowd. He's about to up in the table.
I touch my own hand and I'm going to use the cantrip guidance on myself.
Oren comes over to kick the table, he stumbles, he bumps into it, he lurches into the table with his hands, having missed it while trying to kick it, and then he knocks everything, the drinks and stuff over, classic stumble lurch drunk guy kind of thing.
I was gonna kind of fall back in a dramatic fashion.
On the ground?
Yeah.
You guys are coming back in off the street having been jumped. Oren is being Oren. The Mule Junior is under the watch of the Warden Adcock. You and Jag need to finish your card game. You have an ante of 3 on the table, and he has 2 on the table. Drinks have been spilt, cards are in hand, and we'll come back.
Hype.
Hello.
You can't see, but
That was fantastic. Thank you for the recap there. All right. So here we are at the Lotuses and Lilies Lounge and Boarding House. The evening's in Port Paradhaven. There's a salt and a spice in the air. A distant clatter of rigging. Within the lantern-lit warmth of the Lotuses and Lilies, laughter, song, and the faint hum of unease mingle like smoke. At the center table, Jag, a scarred pirate with silver teeth. He sits there with a serpent's grin, leaning forward over 3 mercurial blight coins glimmering sitting on the table, each one swirling with a faint oil slick light. He tosses them on the table with the clunk, clunk, clunk. You all saw that. But the room is looking restless. Crash, of course. Oren spilling drinks on the table. You all making a ruckus. He's like yelling, "My mead, you lousy lot, you stole it, I'll cut you." He's howling. He's acting like he's got mortal wounds. He's on the floor, kicking and screaming, being the fool. The madam is on the stairs, frowning. If she's perching there, kind of watching the rest of you. Like the crowd is, there's a kind of a notice that things are getting weird in here. The barkeep wiping hands on his towel, muttering curses under his breath. Outside the door, outside. You guys remember there's a couple of thugs lying crumpled in the street near the pier. Still twitching from the recent scuffle with y'all. Through the front door, of course, Kaelrix, Flay, Uvel, you're fresh from that fight. Torn cloak, knuckles bloody. Looking back and forth for guards and cut purses who might have followed you. The scent of sea air and adrenaline fresh on you. At the far end of the bar, or excuse me, under the far end of the pier, away from all this ruckus, you've still got the warden hanging out on the ship. Star of the Horn. Hanging out there with, of course, Bosun Harold, the halfling, and the mule, Kaelrix Jr., making sure that he doesn't go run off and cause any problems with the local pirate or the locals ahead of you, and maintaining maybe an exit strategy, talking to the captain, as it were, making plans. So whether things go good or bad, either way, maybe you have a way out of here on this ship. All right. The scene has been set. We know that Uvel has a couple of blight coins on him. We know the warden is holding a box of them for Flay, so they wouldn't be stolen or lost in whatever may transpire while getting this pearl of power back. And we know that Bartholomew is sitting at the table across from Jag. Bart and Jag ready to play this game of cards, it seems like. And Jag is waiting for the ante to be placed upon the table. Smoke in the air, the hookah going, the people still kind of dancing. Eyes kind of on your group. Let us begin. Bartholomew, what would you like to do?
3 blight coins. That is a fine bet, sir. One moment. And I turn and I'm looking for Kaelrix. I'm not. Is he inside? Inside, right?
Yes, in fact, he and Uvel and Flay have come in the front. So just kind of across the room, across the dance space, from where you're sitting and watching the door and everything else.
So I see Kaelrix and I shout to him, Kaelrix! Come this way. This is Kaelrix, my head of security.
So from across the room, Kaelrix, would you roll me perception to see if you notice that he's trying to yell at you over there?
That is. Let me do some math real quick. That is 14.
Yeah, no, you see kind of the arm gesturing, and you heard your name, which got to turn your head, as it were.
Okay.
You hear Kaelrix, you turn, you see the arm waving. You hear muttering because there's a lot of different noises going on. So he wants your attention. You're not sure if you should go or whether you should stay. What do you want to do?
Let's head over and see what the little man wants.
Indeed.
Flay and Uvel, are you headed that way?
Yes.
All right. So the lot of you head over to the table and pretty much walk up alongside Bartholomew. Oren, in the meantime, is screaming and yelling, "Oh!" Making a mess, and people are like trying to help him up. He's like, because you meet all these friends, you know what I'm saying? And some of your friends have come over. "Oh, what's happening, Oren? Are you okay?" And you're yelling about how they've stolen your mead, and so the barkeep is like coming from behind the counter, headed your direction to see what all of you are up to. So yeah, what do you want to be doing, Oren?
Orin is going to kind of roll over onto his stomach, and he's going to cast Unseen Servant, and just kind of stand up and then play it all off. He's
All right.
gonna cast Unseen Servant while he's on the floor. He's gonna take a piece of string and a piece of wood from the floor and cast it, and then he's gonna jump up. I'm fine. I'm okay. Nobody
I suspect
needs.
you're trying to do that. I suspect you're trying to do it in a way that people don't really know you're doing arcane things.
Trying to, yeah.
So I think you're drunk. So let's do your stealth with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because remember, you did have quite a few cups.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't he already damaged?
Sloshed beyond belief.
Oh, yeah.
Guts hanging out.
100%.
Still comes out to a 14.
14. All right. Well, as it seems in all the commotion, nobody really noticed that drunk guy was casting magic. I guess they weren't expecting that. No one's really looking for that, right? You create unseen servant. What is it you're trying to have the servant do?
Just kind of be a distraction for people. So as I stand up, he's gonna kind of tip a hat or pull a sleeve while I slip my hand into the pockets and try to pickpocket some coins.
Okay, so you're gonna negate your disadvantage to have a regular roll on your sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I'm into that. Go ahead,
Nice.
roll that.
You're drunk and pickpocketing. What could go wrong?
It's gonna come out to a 22.
I mean,
Yoink, 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 yoink.
what do you want to
Wait.
steal?
Mostly I'm just looking for some coin to steal. Just kind of reaching in the pockets and just pulling out anything shiny.
Well, okay, so because you rolled so high, I'm gonna allow that you were able to hit like two people that were your friends, right? One you get their entire coin purse, and the other one you get like a really expensive bracelet off of them.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna snag that, and then I'm gonna go back to our table, and I'm gonna use my telepathic abilities to speak to Bartholomew, and I'm just gonna connect with him and be like, "Hey, it's Orin. Be not afraid. I'm going to use my servant and tell you what this guy's cards are."
All right, roll persuasion disadvantage. Because first of all, you're coming in hot. Bartholomew doesn't know you can do that, and you're drunk. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a little jarring. It's not gonna come off as smooth as you think it is in its head.
Nope.
That's gonna be a 15.
Oh damn! Okay. Drunk Orin
Turns
is
out
wicked.
it was as smooth as he thought it was.
Yeah.
He's a drunken master.
Oh, snap.
Bartholomew.
Oh, yeah.
Bartholomew, would you do me a favor and just roll me insight?
Sure. 17.
Nice. Yeah, no, you're immediately aware that the presence in your mind that just all of a sudden jumps inside. At first, it seems like a divine premonition of some outer lord speaking voice, but then you realize it sounds like Orin, the drunken buffoon. At first, you thought he was talking to you from across the room, but you realize he's in your head, and you're like, "You've heard tieflings or other magic people can do this." You're a little freaked out. I don't know how you feel about it. You tell me.
Can I speak back to him?
I don't think so. I think you can just like send a message to you into your head. Am I right?
I mean, it's a one-way link.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he projects the thought to you as a persuasion kind of situation, and he seems kind of. I mean, do you want to do what he
Okay,
says, or do you want to like?
I'll hear it when I hear it. I'll just kind of nod my head as I'm waiting for Calrix and Flay to come over. Just Nodding my head.
Good news. This does. I looked it up. It does create a telepathic link
So-
between us.
Oh, it does create a telepathic link. All right, bet.
It does.
Nice.
Ooh. We about to have some
Chef's
fun.
kiss to you. Give Oren. I think you've earned yourself a point of inspiration. So real quick though, we're gonna jump to Jag. Jag, having dropped the coins on the table, is looking at you. He's like, I don't normally have patience waiting for a fool to put his money where his mouth is.
My good captain, I would hope that you would understand that a man of my caliber, a man who would gladly bring a whole cast of his mead over for you
You
to
hear-
drink, must protect his assets.
Under the table, you feel a cold metal hard object press against your inner thigh. He's like, I've got my pistol pointed at your jewels. Maybe you put your money up, or I take my money another way.
And I think that maybe it's time to drop this facade. And as I say the word drop, I use my spell command to make him drop the pistol.
Nice.
That is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't. So the pistol with the 10, I dropped the pistol on the floor and I look shocked because I'm Jag and I'm like, and with that I'm like, hold on. I roll a 1 on like my intelligence save to understand what just happened. I don't even understand what just happened.
You've been cuck-bended.
He's so confused right now. He jumps up. He jumps up. There'll be a ghost under the table. He jumps up off the table. He's like between the spilled drinks and the gun, getting knocked out of his hand, and this guy, and he's like, you know what? Look, are you here to play cards? He's like holding the chair, like looking around, like nervously. He's like, or are we gonna keep playing whatever this is? I don't know what's going on. This spirits, craziness, drunk people. He's like, is your man bringing your money? Is that what you're telling me?
I'll look back to see where Kelrix is.
He's walking up on you, but the Jag's waiting expectantly for an answer.
Like I
Don't
said,
be
I think it's
taking your eyes off me. You tell me what I need to know. Are your people gonna come here and kill me? Are these your assassins?
Oh,
waving to
no,
his
no,
friends.
no. Assassination isn't my game, Captain. Justice is. And if we're going to drop all manner of facade, the truth is I came here to look for something I know that you stole. A pearl of power.
That's about the time that that's about the time that like a super well dressed older lady happens. You can tell that she's like probably half elven. She is the madame of the boarding house. She's like, gentlemen, as she's fanning herself. There's no need for hot words. We can find other ways to settle disagreements. Let us call this time for tea. I will sit with you all and we can discuss whatever needs to be handled amicably. My house is your house, am I right?
I always have time for tea, madame. However,
looking at you,
I believe the captain needs to answer my question.
Does Bartholomew say anything?
Can you not hear me?
I can't hear him.
I can't hear Nathaniel.
Of course. Let us sit down and cooler dispositions will prevail. Captain, do you have some property that this fine young man needs to get back from you? And the captain. Say again? Oh, is my speaker not picking up?
No,
All right.
but you're lagging super hard.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
There you are.
Hello.
Can anyone hear
Hello.
me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I think you're having a moment, love.
Check.
All right.
We can hear you.
Everything seems to be working for my
I
side.
think we're okay.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that we may be having. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It sure is.
Nate, try leaving and coming back in, like fully leaving and coming back in.
I think we can hear him, but he can't hear us.
So let me do.
When he turns his video off, the lag gets less. I think he's just lagging.
So Jag is sitting across from you. Jag sitting across from you.
Yep. My good captain, I asked you a direct question.
Right,
I want
better.
to know about this pearl of power that was stolen.
Oh, I don't want to make things. Oh man, we're having so much fun. Oh, I can hear you.
You can?
I was trying to help.
I'm just gonna pause for a second so that you can.
Yeah.
Anyway,
when you're ready.
So I'm gonna try this for a moment. I'm hoping that this can help you guys out.
Can't hear you, love.
Yes. So the captain looks at you. Oh, I was saying the captain. He looks at you and he is aware that you. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So,
yeah, it's lagging pretty hard. You're about like 5 seconds behind
captain,
your speech.
He's aware that him is like, gentlemen, cooler heads will prevail. And she gestures for everyone to sit.
I blame the fire alarm.
I'll look at
Hmm.
Kaelrix and Flay and nod for them to sit down at
Not
the
sure
table.
what to do on that. Hopefully, it is something that
I have no idea what's
if I
going
turned off
on.
my video is helping.
Nah, you might just need to reset. You might need a full reset.
Interesting.
Yeah, because every time, like literally every time that I start talking, you are like you like it's like you're not even hearing me. So I don't know, man. I've tried to start role playing like 3 times now.
And well, all right.
Can't hear you.
Do you want me to start
I
going?
hear you clearly. I hear you clearly.
You're
but I don't
lagging
think
something
you guys are hearing me
fierce.
in time.
Yeah, you might be able to hear us, but yeah,
We
you're
can't
like
hear you. Yeah.
10 to 15 seconds behind whatever you're saying.
All right. I guess I will see you in just a moment. I'll be
Yep.
back.
Yes.
Okay.
Just drop and reset. Yeah, it's usually the best bet.
That'll probably
Join-
solve everything. Like just
Yeah, he
dropping
can
out
probably.
and coming back in.
Well, he can join with his phone in the meantime while he waits
Yeah.
for the update.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Those
All
in the
right,
audience,
love.
we appreciate your patience.
Of course. Yes. Thank you so much.
In the meantime, we would like to inform you all that tonight's installment of the Ballad of Kaarlon is brought to you by our new
Yeah, I hear
sponsor.
you.
Time to strap in because new Mighty Mule energy drink is about to kick your soul through the stratosphere. Now made with real lightning, ethically harvested from thunderstorms by monks who fear nothing. Each can is infused with raw determination of Kaelrix Jr. himself, half mule, half legend, all muscle. Mighty Mule doesn't just wake you up, it revives your ancestors, guaranteed to make you better than you've ever been before. Try our bold new flavors, Bartholomew Berry, because subtlety is for peasants. Orange, so fierce it bites back, and Warden Watermelon, cool enough to calm a thunderstorm. Warning, side effects may include heroic confidence, excessive bicep flexing, and spontaneous mule brain. Kick harder, live louder, be mightier. Mighty Mule Energy. Get yours today.
There we go.
All right, is he there?
Well done.
Fuel the mule.
Fuel the
The answer
mule.
is there's the drop. Fuel the mule, though.
Fuel it.
Lagging so hard, his drop took 10 to 15 seconds.
I mean, honestly, I had my first mule today, and I can't stop flexing.
No, I've been just like, oh, all day.
I suplexed the neighbor's dog by accident.
Movie, see something, Hogan.
I leg dropped the cat on accident.
That's what Brian's trying to do.
Right? Yeah.
He's trying to slay the kitty.
I'm trying. I don't know what's going
on,
on.
brother.
I don't know what's
Have
going
you
on
had
right
a
now.
mule
I'm a little
today,
confused.
brother?
Like,
Hold on, dude. Have you had your mighty mule today, dude?
Mighty Mule. Your morning
Mighty
crack.
Mule.
that's the answers. We just need to give Captain Jag a can of Mighty Mule. And
That's all he needs, right?
Well, while we're waiting for the DM to come back, our actual sponsor, duelingguard.com, make sure you guys go check them out. Enter the code SOG for 15% off. SOG15 for all, 15% off all your gaming merch needs.
What sort of merch do they have?
They've got anything from mats for gaming, whether it's a computer setup or if you're playing card games. They've got binders for your TCG collectibles, deck boxes, and tons of other things.
Sweet. What about dice? Do they have those?
I have it on good authority that they are trying to get that. With tariffs, it's been a little complicated.
Oh, well, of course. Well,
Dang
fingers
tariffs.
crossed.
oh, tariffs.
There he is.
That looks a little more stable and a lot less choppy. Until it doesn't. Bleep,
Right.
blop, bloop, blurp. I believe in you, Nathan.
I know. I believe in me too.
You've got this.
At least the audio is a little more in sync. Yeah, on whatever you were on before, you were like 10 to 15 seconds behind everything you were saying. So you were hearing us directly, and then we weren't hearing you for a solid chunk of time.
Like an old school Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun. I mean, I guess. Ugh.
Bleh.
Router cable.
I can after this I can send you a couple of products that will help minimize that issue.
We'll get it.
All right. Are we ready to jump back in?
I think so. Do you wanna go with the introduction of this lady interrupting us again, Nate?
Oh, yeah, that was the madam. She wants to sit down and have some tea with y'all and calm her heads. She motions for your associates to join, and she looks directly at Jag and says, "If you have property that belongs to this young man, you should probably return it to him before we have more problems here at the boarding house. I would hate to have the reputation that this is the place where thievery is abiding." And he, of course, looks dismayed and looks like he's being put on point. Feel free to roll Intimidate with advantage, Bartholomew.
Ooh. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm standing behind him, staring directly at Jag with my red eyes
Oh,
that are
I'm
now
glad it was
glowing
advantage.
with thaumaturgy.
Nice.
That's some hot thaumaturgy you're doing.
So just to be clear, this would have been a crit fail, but because it was with advantage, it's a 14.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Well, let's see. Well, my friend, the Tabaxi only scored himself a solid 13. So in this case, the stare off goes to your advantage. He's like, "Oh, I mean, I didn't realize that belonged to your people. That bosun." He gets this look in his eye. He just says, "Okay." And he grabs it. He throws it on the table. And says, "We'll be talking to you again later." He grabs his blight coins. Says, "Let's go." And he and his people just leave. They're done with you. And she's like, "Well, I guess he's not the kind of gentleman to hang out for tea, even though he did admit his faults. I would have respected his staying. How are you today? What is it, sir? Did I hear Bartholomew?" And she motions to you with her fan, and she has her servant pour a hot cup of tea for both of you.
Bartholomew Cuthbend the Third, and these are my friends, Flay Platinum. The unconscious one there is Yuval Thorson, and they are my friends. Oh, and that's Kelrix.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to eat you if you keep this up.
I'll reach onto the table and grab my pearl and put it in my pocket. And I'll say, "Thank you for your help, madam.
Thank you.
Retrieving my property. I was hoping it wouldn't come to fists."
Oh, well, anytime I have newcomers come to the Lotuses and Lilies, I have to make sure that they understand the rules and that they are greeted warmly and welcomely. Like I said, everyone here in my home is part of the family, as it were. And she says, "And I'm sorry, I don't think we've met before. You look like you're part of the Platinum Order."
Indeed, I am Flay Platinum, and I'll hold my hand out for her to shake if she wants.
She takes it very daintily and she kisses it on the top of your hand. And she says,
Oh.
"Of course, I know your order doesn't abstain. Would you like me to have something a little stronger than tea served?
Oh, I have a cup over at the table with some of Cuthben's mead.
Does that buffoon who's wandering over there, that tiefling, does he belong to you?
He is
Yeah,
indeed part of our group.
I see. Well, if that's the case, I would have him thrown out in his ear, but maybe you could rein him in. That would be quite appreciated.
I can do that, and I'll get up and go over to him to try to settle him.
I'll psychically send a message to Orin. I think you've pissed off the authorities.
So we're gonna cut over to the warden. Warden Adcock, you've been kind of hanging out with the bosun and chatting with the captain, as I said before. As you're sitting there at the rail, kind of monitoring the scene, hanging out with the mule, right?
Yep.
The night is dark. Your friends have been gone for a while. You're thinking, okay, I know they had this scuffle on the pier not too long ago. You're wondering if any guards are going to show up. And it's not guards that you notice. Roll me perception if you would.
Okay. Clicky the button. That is a ridiculous number. The answer is 25. Or no,
Whoa.
sorry, 24.
Well, either way, awesome. Good on you. Excuse me. So it seems that as you're hanging out there with the captain and everything else, he's wandered back up to his cabin to have himself a drink and a smoke or whatever. And you're not into those things, I don't think, generally. Am I right?
No, that is correct.
Yeah, so you're out there just kind of monitoring the evening. The rain has started slightly. There's kind of a chill and a fog, which is kind of strange for these parts, but can happen from time to time from what people say. This is a weird place. The strait is known for weird things from time to time. So you're like, okay, this is one of those weird things of this place this time of night because a warm rain and a weird fog roll in. And in that moment, you notice, because, most people wouldn't, but you do, that there are people coming down the pier that appear to be coming in haste. A
How many?
tabaxi looking sort of sailor and maybe 3 henchmen.
Okay. Are they heading directly to this vessel?
Yeah, they're coming down the pier with intent. There's a couple other ships tied off, but they haven't. I mean, you're not really sure, but you're just aware they seem to be coming in your direction with intent.
Okay, let's see.
If at their present pace, they're going to be there within
a minute. Okay. Give me just a moment here. I think, I mean, honestly, I'm just going to post up at the top of the gangway or whatever sort of. I presume there's like basically a ramp up to the ship if we're docked.
Yeah, absolutely. Good call. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna post up at the absolute peak of the plank and just hood up and I guess stand menacingly.
Do you have your glaive out?
No.
So, just do you have any kind of magic that you're like using to intimidate?
No, not in particular. Just more of a general sense of intimidation, I guess.
Sure,
Nothing.
roll it. Roll it. I want to get a sense of your intimidation.
Yeah. Let's see. So, I mean, I guess I will just roll a ranged intimidate, I guess.
Yeah.
So let's see. Numbers and numbers. Dice roller and sheet. Intimidation plus 0, so 10. Flat 10.
Ugh.
Sorry.
I'll give him my inspiration to make it better. If you, so he can re-roll.
Oh, give him he should give you an extra d20 on that.
Oh, reroll?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please don't suck a bunch. That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wom, 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 wom.
I have plus
Inspiration
zeros
for the
to my
win.
intimidate, so that was perfect. Yeah, that's a natty 20, baby.
So your first thought was to stand at the top of the rail, but as they make their way towards your ship and you realize they're coming towards you, you make quick work down the gangplank at them, and you look like you've got your hands up your sleeves like you're ready to do something, and you menace them so hard that they all stop dead in their tracks at the bottom of the gangplank, and they start muttering to themselves rather than come up and yell or assault you. They think twice about coming up the stairs, and actually, like, one guy just like turns and runs off.
At that time, I'll go ahead and pop the glaive out.
Well, and hold on, and the Tabaxi yells at him, "Murphy, I'll cut your guts out next time I see ya."
Excellent. At that point, I will go ahead and pop the glaive out and set it on fire.
Yeah. So that's a great cap to your intimidation, and I'm gonna cut scene real quick as you're standing off with the Tabaxi and friends. Back to the end, you get the madam with the tea and Flay. You're trying to handle Orin. Orin,
I
do you
am.
want to be handled?
Well, I see Flay, and then I heard Bartholomew. So I'm just going to respond back to Bartholomew while looking at Flay. Do you think I should woo the lady with this bracelet I found?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What could go wrong?
It'll be fine. I'm not there, but it'll be fine.
Absolutely. What could go wrong?
Rolls a
Women
1.
love to be wooed, Orin.
He says in his mind.
So Orin is going to stand up and like walk towards Flay and just kind of whisper, but like loudly, "Don't worry, I have a plan." Not trying to hide it or anything.
So you whisper loudly.
Yeah.
Stage
Don't
whisper.
worry, I have a plan.
Just a touch of a speaking voice.
What kind of plan could you possibly need at a time like this? We already got what I
extra
came
big
for.
I have a bracelet. I'm going to present it to the lady, and I'm going to woo her so that she's not mad at me.
First of all, which lady? Second of all, where'd you get this bracelet?
Second of all, don't worry where I got the bracelet. First of all, the tea lady, she's mad at me, right? I heard her call my name.
She just wants you to calm down and you'll be perfectly fine.
Save the Bruce.
Causing a ruckus.
So I should not
I like that there was
attempt
two
to woo
first
her.
rolls.
Second of all,
You should-
second of all, and fourth of all.
I highly doubt seducing her is the proper way to go. And she's a fine lady. A simple bracelet wouldn't do it anyways.
So,
Right.
Flay, the bracelet he hands you is actually bejeweled and quite exquisite, and you're pretty sure that whoever it belonged to, they're going to be really upset.
You're right. The bracelet is pathetic. Perhaps I should tell her the story of the time I defeated the Loch Ness monster.
And maybe you should put that away if you're not going to give it back to whoever it belongs to.
You can hold on to it.
I don't need your contraband. You can deal with that yourself. Just put it in your pocket or give it back.
I don't know who I took it from, so he's just gonna put the
Of course
bracelet
you
back in
don't.
his pocket.
Good boy. Now maybe you can go sit down and finish your meal and calm down, and we'll all be fine and good
And also fine.
and also fine.
The chicken was looking quite nice. Perhaps I could spin this into a story.
So,
Or it's
a
gonna,
lot of you have had a chance to eat your meals and you've got what you came for. Is anybody looking for any other side entertainment or trying to book rooms here or worried about the warden or anything like that?
Perhaps we should go check on the warden.
Perhaps we should settle a tab and get out of here.
Yeah. Let's settle the tab, and then let's get out of here and go back to the boat. We got what we came for.
Hold on there. So I think Kilrix, you're sitting at the table with Bartholomew and the madam,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Flay has wandered over to deal with Oren, who's rejoined the dancing. So Flay, might you assume that you've gone back over to join the table then?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, after settling Orin, I would go back there, back to the table.
Okay. I haven't really got a sense of what Yuvel's been doing here. Yuvel, while the madam was, chastising Bartholomew and Oren's being the fool and everything else, what you got going on?
I'm just standing behind Bartholomew's chair, kind of arms folded, just standing there, keeping an eye on the room, playing the part of security.
Word. Let's have you roll investigation.
Oops, I need that one. Investigation. Numbers plus numbers. That would be a 16.
Got you. So you're keenly aware that the barkeep has added some staff to the counter, and that around the room there seems to be more. You just noticed that all of a sudden there seems to be a lot more bouncers in the room than there were before.
I use a message to send a message to Bartholomew, letting him know that fact.
Message the spell?
Yeah.
Message the spell, I think, requires components or a magical foci.
You also have to speak what you're going to say out loud. So you might as well just tell him because he's right there.
Okay. Well, I didn't know how noisy the room was or not, so that's why I was trying to. But I lean down and I tell Bartholomew that the security of the establishment has seemingly almost doubled.
So I guess are you trying to whisper to him like a stealthy way?
No, just lean down and letting him know.
Oh, okay, got you. Bartholomew, you want to do anything with that?
Kaelrix.
Mr. D. Ryan?
Kaelrix, I think it's in our best interest to pay the tab and leave. In order to do that, I'll be needing to use one of the blight coins in the box.
I'll hand him a blight coin so we can pay the madam.
I believe Yuvel also has 2 in his pocket as well because the bosun gave them back.
Oh. Well, in that case, Yuvel, I think you've caused enough trouble here. You can pay for the meal.
Okay. I give the. I'm assuming I'm paying the madam.
I don't think the madam
So you
is going.
go to pass the blight coin to the madam. She's like, "Oh, I will have one of my people come and tend to your exchanges with us. I guess if we're done having tea, I will excuse myself. I hope your company have a wonderful day." And she curtly takes off with her tea only half drank. She picks up the vibe that you're trying to be done, and one of her porters comes over and says, "The madam said you'd like a coin changer for your pearl."
Yes. The purple dragon there. He has some blight coins he'd like to exchange, and we need to pay for our meal, the wine.
Yes, but of course. The pearl that you have proffered, the one that you took out and put on the table to pay the madam, he picks it up with like a special like tool. He's like, yes, and he drops it into like a little leather bag, and then he sets that into like a box. He's like, I estimate that blight coin is going to be worth about 400 gold pieces. Is that sufficient?
That should do.
Excellent. And then if we are using those 400 gold pieces to pay for your tab, we'll have about 200 pieces left for you. Is that sufficient?
Yes, thank you. Why don't you take 4 for yourself? Call it a tip.
Oh, excellent. I'm sorry, how much did you say you wanted to leave as gratuity?
I'll give him an even 5. They'll keep it even.
5 gold?
Yeah.
Thank you, my lord. So would you like me to leave the coinage as gold, or would you prefer platinum coin?
Gold is fine.
Excellent, my lord. So he makes a writ and he goes to the back. He says, "We'll have your gold for you in a moment." So we're gonna cut scene as you're waiting for your money. Warden, you're on the gangplank. You got this guy down below. Did you want to do anything before he does anything?
They're within earshot, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're like 10 feet apart, maybe 15.
Then hail would-be scoundrels and/or knaves. Do you have business with this boat? I've not seen your faces before.
"Stranger, you'll be getting out of our way," says the tabaxi. "We're looking for Harold the bosun. I have business with him."
I'm afraid you'll find that the bosun is quite indisposed. You can certainly deal with me if need be.
"We don't know who you are, and we have no business with you, stranger. Move aside."
I'm sort of taken aback that nobody seems to know what wardens look like, and so I'm confused a little bit. And do you not see my cloak, my gilding, the staff?
He's like, I do, and I think you look a worthy adversary, and I wish not to tangle with you. I wish to get on my way to this bosun that I have business with. If you would just make way."
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. I can take a message to the bosun for you, but you are not getting on this ship.
Roll intimidate advantage.
Okay. 15. And thank goodness for advantage because the first one was a 2.
Yeah, no, I didn't
Right?
get gold
Right?
on my side, so
Right?
yeah, but you got that 20 before, and you've been flashing your glaive, and you've shown that you've got magic and chutzpah, right? And this pirate, he looks like he's into a fight where he has the advantage, but you're on the uphill, he's on the downhill. He sees you've got magic. He doesn't seem like he really wants to deal with that. He says, "I'll tell you what, stranger. You tell that bosun if he ever crosses Jag's path again, I'll take his guts and I'll tie him around his neck." And he leaves. He turns around and he knocks his guys and shoves them down the pier, and they take off.
As
Back the
they're
way they
leaving,
came.
I say, "Have a good night."
And you mean that seriously, don't you?
Yeah. Have a good time.
Yes. So back at the Lotuses and Lilies, the money bags have been brought. 2 satchels of coin, chunk have been dropped on the table. One carrying an even 100 pieces of gold. The other having the 95.
I'm going to pick up the bag of 95 and I'm going to drop it in Kaelrix's lap. There. As you can see, things don't always go bad when you have Bartholomew Cuthbend at your side. Do they, Gold Dragon?
I guess not. For once, you didn't look like a complete fool.
Be careful, that almost sounded like a compliment.
Well, right is right, wrong is wrong.
All right.
Sometimes you can be right.
So your tabs are settled. You guys decided to go back to the ship, I take it?
Yep.
Did you say there was 2 bags of gold?
Yep, I got one of 100 and Kaelrix has the other one of 95.
Okay.
So with that, a lot of you gather your things. Oren has come back to the cask and shaking it dry of the last drops, trying to lick the spigot.
He's gonna be walking out with half a chicken.
Hey Oren, also I'm going to assume that you had that the unseen servant wandering around for a while. Give me a couple more sleight of hands. I'll take 3.
And that's gonna be 13 for the first one, 11 for the
13?
second. Yep.
I'm sorry, what was number 2?
11.
11.
And the last one is gonna be a 12.
Nice. Okay. Round. 11, 12, and 13 as it were. Okay. You almost get caught one of the times. Like, somebody's like, "What?" And like you're already on to the next thing and they didn't know it was you, but they started grabbing and checking their pockets. So that was the 11. The 12? The 12, give me a percentage roll.
10.
Okay. You rolled a 10?
Yep.
Okay. You get a piece of paper. Remind me, you'll read it later.
Right.
It's a rolled up parcel.
Okay. Question for earlier. The first pockets I picked when I got the bracelet, how much coin did I pick off the second person?
Did you have time to count it, or did you just put it in your pocket?
I think I just put it in my pocket.
Yeah, you'll have to count that later when you read this scroll.
Okay.
Yeah. And for that 13 that you rolled, roll me another percentage.
30.
30. Okay. You, for whatever reason, in a pocket, you found a weird book.
Does it contain any writings on the title or anything?
No.
It's a book.
Okay.
Joke's on you. I don't know how to read.
All right.
Now,
So, go ahead.
now that we've settled our debts, Kaelrix is going to ask play what the next trial is.
The next
Play with
trial.
it.
Yeah. So the next step of the next leg of our journey, we'll be going to Abor Port, to collect the salt.
Okay.
Abor, I forget what you called them. It has a different name.
Abior's Tears.
Yeah, Abior's Tears. We're gonna need, I believe it's an ounce of Abior's Tears, which is the salt. We can actually trade for it there at Abior Port. And so this next step might actually be, besides the journey there, because we will have to take a ship to get there. It should be fairly straightforward. We're gonna need the pearls that we collected to trade for it.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and then um, what? And then after that, we have a few other things, two other things we need, which is the glass, the obsidian, and then what was the fourth one, Nathaniel?
The sap.
The staff, yes, from
Cool.
from a carnivorous plant that's in the jungle up north. Those are we need to collect it by the end of the month, within a month at the rising of the two moons.
Aye.
And when are the rising of the two moons?
The next double moon is in a month's time.
So we have a month to go and collect this sand and
Salt.
salt.
It's
Wonderful.
salt, obsidian, and sap.
Salt, obsidian, and sap. Well,
Yes.
okay. But we already have Kaelrix. Doesn't he count as a sap?
You're hilarious, but no.
It's a little ironic you're calling me a sap when you have nothing but salt tears from falling down the boat. Human buffoon.
So
A human buffoon who just got that lady's pearl back. Thank you very much. Now, I think I've had enough of you for the evening. I shall return to the bosun, the boat, and take a nice rest. Good evening.
Indeed, we should all get our rest. We've exhausted ourselves with today's journey.
So, are any of you going to stay at the Lilies and Lotuses for the night?
No, but before I leave, I want to just look at the table if there's anything that Jag left in a hurry, like blight coins, gold, gems, maybe the pistol under the table. I will pick all that up.
Right. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, no, I think the pistol definitely is under the table.
Pistol.
Beautiful.
Did anybody else want to stay at the Lotuses and Lilies?
No, thank you.
Nope.
There was that beautiful looking dragonborn in the hookah pit.
He knows the man he's talking to, Yuval.
I mean, if she's interested.
One more, no, unless one spends the evening.
Who else? Is there anybody else in my party that's going to be there?
I think we're all
Nope.
going to the boat.
Yeah, I'm heading back to the boat then, because I'm not doing this by myself.
I'm
So,
not interested in that.
Yuval
Smartest
follows the
thing
party out
he's done all night.
reluctantly. Yeah. So Yuval
I don't want
follows
to do
the
it if
party.
it's not at least a 3-way.
I wasn't insinuating that. You sir were.
I'm not there. I don't know what you're talking about.
They call him Peggy Sue, master of the spit roast.
So, as it were, the lot of you head back to the Star of the Horn, and you go find the warden, or en route to find the warden. As you're leaving the Lilies and Lotuses, you see a couple of people nodding with agreement that they're kind of glad to see your group go. You hear a couple of people saying that they were sad to see your group go. You were interesting. There's mutters in both directions, and of course, the last to leave the Lilies and Lotuses is Yuvel, who looks over his shoulder at the hookah pit to see if the lady turned to look. And she does turn to look. And smiles as she fans herself.
Oh.
Maybe you should have convinced her to go back to the boat.
Man, she was really hoping, man. She was hoping you'd go back. You lost
Wanted to
out.
crash your
You
waves.
missed out.
Missed opportunity.
Yep.
He'll be remembering that one for the rest of his days.
He went
What
full
could have
Dan.
been.
You never go full Dan, you
I didn't go full Dan.
So, y'all find the warden standing at the end of the gangplank, smiling to himself, holding his glaive out for some reason.
How, Warden? What do you look so happy about this evening?
Hail. It looks like you have had an eventful evening. I as well have had an eventful evening. There was a strange cat man who insisted he speak with the bosun. I insisted otherwise.
Black fur?
Catman.
All
What
black
was that?
fur?
All black fur, yes, sir.
Where with a tricorn hat?
You mean the one on the deck over there from where he lost it while running away?
That would be
Very
the
same.
one.
Yeah, they left with some haste. They wanted to leave a message, something about innards. I didn't get it.
That would be Captain Jag, the one who we reclaimed Flay's Pearl of Power from.
He's a thief?
Indeed, he
yeah.
was.
Oh, I should have killed him on the spot.
Well,
I
mean, he
missed
returned. He returned
Next
the.
time.
He returned the pearl once he realized the error of his ways, shall we say? But
I
I'm not
suppose
sure.
redemption is possible.
Not sure death is necessary for theft.
The
Might
theft
be
of
a-
an artifact of power is clearly in the book as death sentence.
We
I
clearly
double-
read
I
different
open-
books, sir.
I opened my Warden's Guidelines book, and yep, page 16. Empowered item, thieving, death. Yep.
I look at the others. Do you approve of this?
I mean, I did stab a man for bumping into an old man and disrespecting him. So maybe I'm
Yes,
not
you
the
were
best man.
wrong. We established that you were wrong.
No, you think I'm wrong. I
Well, the
think
book-
I'm right.
The book is always right, so as long as you follow the book, everything will be fine.
And see, Warden and I get along on this front because we believe and the iron rules, the iron prices.
Yeah, the rules are the rules. Do you not know that the rules are the rules? Don't break the rules.
I follow the rules of my of my God, my Lord Bahamut, the Platinum One. How
I
could
mean,
you?
as long as it's good with the book.
I think your book is disgusting, sir. Killing
Mind your
others,
tongue. Mind your
killing
tongue.
people. You're killing people. I will not.
I didn't kill anybody
Your
today.
form of justice is perverse.
I didn't kill anybody today. Mind your language about the book.
I
I
think I
am
have a
I
different
am
book for you to
dead
read.
fucking serious. Like that is blank expression, dead serious. There is no wavering in my adherence to the book.
Orin is going to walk over, pick up the tricorn hat, and put it on, and the book is the
Yes, he
book.
is.
You agree to the book.
Hey, Oren,
Hello.
do me a favor. You do have horns, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you might have to like squish it a little bit. Jo-
Eh.
He's going
so
to take out his
okay, so you
dagger
can
and
put
just
it
kind
on
of cut
jaunty
holes.
and poke a hole in one side.
Yeah, he's just going to take his dagger and just start cutting holes up in the top.
Got it.
Love it.
Make it fit somehow. It's just kind of sits askew and
Yeah.
not quite
So
straight to the
so,
side.
so the fastest, easiest way is jaunty with one hole for one horn.
Excellent.
Pirate needs a hat. Or a sailor
Now that
needs a
you've
hat.
all arrived and I've done my duty, my watch is at an end for the evening. And then I turn around and walk back up the gangplank and leave. Like into the
Isn't
boat.
that convenient?
I will seek a room on the vessel.
And as I walk up, my glaive just disappears into my hand. Schwink.
And so the bosun is at this point he's like on the deck, like he came scurrying out as he heard the lot of you. He's like, "So, is it over? Did you get your stuff back, my lady?"
Indeed, I did. And
Oh,
it sounds like Jack had come back to confront you for informing us that we took it. He took it.
well, it seems we should head out on the most convenient tide then. Hey, your friend has already spoken to the captain about such.
All right. That's good
But
to know.
there's only the one thing left to discuss. It is compensation for not taking on anything for trade. The captain needs a little compensation.
How much?
Would Blightcoin do?
Well, usually, my lady, you have to realize that we trade, exotic fruits and whole holds of things. We don't just trade it in like single items typically. So normally the
Uh,
captain's looking at like, a couple thousand, several thousands golds for a trip. Sometimes even like tens of thousands of golds.
Well,
hmm.
considering
Just to go to, just for a trip to Abior Port.
To Abior, to Port Abior
Yes.
with no cargo, that's like a week's travel for no monies. But if we had some
Ah,
coins to spend there, we could take on cargo to bring back to sales. So the captain would probably do something like, I don't know, maybe like we could take on for 2,000 golds.
2,000 golds. What is that like? 4 Litecoins?
Where is Avior? Do I know? Does Bartholomew know where Avior is located, and is it anywhere near Ostenburg?
Port Abior is part of the western shores of Berkelos. So it's more like the next realm over. Warren would have sailed there before, and Flay may have traveled there before.
So, seeing as we not only saved his hide, he lost our place Pearl, we saved the captain's boat from likely damage. How about we come to a compromise and do 1,500 gold? 3 Blight coins.
Now, some like
I
coins
believe
is
that's
worth more
something.
than others. I mean, you'd have to let the captain decide. He's got his own weights and measures.
All right, that's
Well,
fair enough.
Let's speak to
Let's
the
talk to
captain.
him.
So let's say
All
we
right.
just use the blight coins to buy our own boat, forget this knob, and sail off.
And how much does a boat cost, Orin?
Well, how big a boat do you want?
Well, it would need to be one big enough to carry all of us, plus Carrix Jr., of course.
He can share
And
Bartholomew's killers.
And also,
Sure.
you're the only one that knows how to sail, as far as I'm aware. So we would need to hire people as well.
Mm-hmm. And
A
hiring
small
people.
sailing, a small sailing ship could probably be purchased for about 10,000 gold, and a large galley that makes like this is kind of more of a galley ship is like 30 grand.
Exactly.
I don't think that buying a ship right now is the right answer, but maybe in the future. I like your tenacity, Orin. I like your go-getiveness.
It's an investment
Maybe if
in our
Kaelrix had that
future.
kind of attitude, we'd be on our way already.
Let's talk to the captain before I eat the little man.
Indeed. Let's do that.
All right, so the captain is kind of awaiting you, knowing that you were coming back. It's still kind of early evening. You only were there for maybe an hour or two. You know what I mean? At the Lilies and Lotuses, just long enough for Aaron to get tanked and for you to get your business accomplished. Do all of you try to go to the captain's cabin, or are a couple of you going to represent?
I'm reading the
I
book.
think
The bosun does mention the captain's cabin's really only big enough for like 3 or 4 people.
me and Bartholomew will go. Warden, can I have my box of pearls, please? Back, please.
Casually hand it to her.
Thank you.
I go back to reading the book.
You and your book. I thought you had that thing memorized by now.
I do. It gives me peace.
Orin is going to just kind of find a spot on the deck to sit down and start counting the coins that he lifted.
Perfect. Orin, would you please roll
Orin. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, you say what you're going to say.
I was actually going to say, Orin, I'll take that bracelet if you won't mind. It can help pay for passage.
Perhaps we should get it looked at first. It's tiny. It could
I'm
be worth
sure the
something.
captain can look at it.
The captain does have eyes. At least one of them.
Have use for a bracelet as gaudy as this. I'll hand it over to Play.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. So, in the purse of coins that you got, you find yourself 3 platinum coins, 12 gold, and like 15 silver.
I'm also going to take the time to go look at that scroll.
Oh, there was also one other thing in there that was weird. When you pull it out, at first you think it's a lead coin because it's so heavy, but then you think it's an iron coin because it's kind of rusty. But then as you look dead on it and as you're holding it for more than like a couple of seconds, you feel like a presence inside the coin, and it feels
Nice.
sad and trapped.
I'm gonna relate to the
And you
coin.
recognize it as what's called a soul coin.
Would I have knowledge of these?
Yeah, you do. These are notorious because only a few people in the Blight use them. They're used primarily to power what's known as infernal war machines.
I'm just gonna tuck that in my waistband and hide it away for another day.
Yeah, there are a couple of war machine guilds that manufacture and use such machines in back in Port Hope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide that in my pocket.
So yeah, and the scroll that you found, it apparently is a deed to a parcel of land in a place that you don't know.
Can I feel the soul coin?
Do you feel evil things?
Let's see. I mean, not necessarily like sense evil, but being attuned to looking out for magic stuff that is not
Oh, sure.
good or
And
strong.
well, let's put it this way. Let's say Orin isn't very carefully like checking his stuff. He's just sitting over there doing it. Let's give you a perception. Let's see if you just notice.
One second.
And you know what? I'll allow for you to roll Arcane if you're proficient in Arcane.
Arcana? Yeah, I'm very proficient in Arcana. Let's see. D20. 19.
19 in Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're walking by Orin, you feel the presence of like an artifact. What you would call an artifact with a capital A. Anything that has magic residue, essence, components, whatever, right? You've been trained to sleuth it, hunt it your whole life. And you walk by Orin, and there's something in his pile of coins that's giving you arcane. One of his coins is magic.
Orin, may I see that?
Oh, you don't want to see that.
Yes, I do.
As I said it, I realized he tucked it away into his waistband, so you sense it in his pocket, like he's not exposing it.
Okay, then I say, can I see that, and point directly to it?
Yeah, right.
You wish to see what's in my pants?
Yeah. I would very much like to see what is in your pants right now.
Be careful, it's sad.
Gentlemen, find a room, please.
No
We're on a ship.
Bartholomew.
There are plenty of rooms. We can go into that one if need be.
That's fine. Just take it away from the rest of us. Keep your
That's
business
what I'm
private.
trying to do.
What you choose to do, Warden, or that is up to you. I'm a very open-minded man, but please, that's not in front of me.
Orin is just gonna undo his pants and just let his pants drop.
This D&D campaign took a turn.
I mean,
It did.
I've got
If
to.
Blake's still on board, she's gonna roll her eyes and start walking towards the captain's cabin.
I'm gonna, before I follow her, I'm gonna pull out the pistol that I found on the floor, and I'm going to turn to Kelrix, and I'll say, I believe you're an artificer. Let's see if you can do something interesting with this. And I'll hand him the gun. And then I'm going to follow play.
Okay. All right. Don't forget to write that down on your sheet. Well, that might come into the game later.
I've got a gun.
Yeah, right. Taylor's got a gun.
I, that's gonna be next week's commercial.
So yeah, Bartholomew, the bosun leads you and Flay in the lead. I should say, the bosun leads Flay and you and Bartholomew. You take the tail of the caboose there, and they go back to the cabin. And the captain is up and smoking a pipe, and he's an old salt with a bare lip and kind of a scruffy beard. He's sitting on top of a barrel that looks like it probably is some really good, wine, and he's swirling a glass of something. But his cup is made of wood. You don't really see anything in here that isn't rather sturdy. Everything's either pewter wood or some of the brass. He's got like a wood cup with brass inlays, and he's just so. I hear you want passage.
Indeed, we would like to go to AB report.
He spits on the floorboard. Abior. I'm passed out through the teeth now, huh? You think that's a good idea?
It's part of our trials. We must go there and get ABR's tears.
Oh yeah. Great. You and your trials. You know this is the off season, right? The winds be blowing the wrong way. It'd be nothing but hell and hell bent to get through, and it's gonna cost us a fortune without taking on any trade.
Indeed, that's what we came to discuss with you, what the price would be to have you go with no trade.
Harold didn't
Because we'd
tell you
like
I
to
want
go as soon
2,000
as
gold
possible.
pieces. 2,000 gold pieces or 200 platinum right now, and then we go on the first tide.
We don't have that in gold or platinum, but we do have some blight coins and possibly this jeweled bracelet that we could offer you.
Clunk. All right. Roll persuasion advantage, Flay.
Persuasion. That is a 16.
He says, so you want to buy a passage with some stolen jewelry. Okay.
Was stolen? You stole this?
No, I didn't. I got it from Oren.
Oren stole this?
Not that I'm aware
Oh,
of.
now I hear it. A couple of thieves come to do business with me, huh? That's why you
No,
got to
no,
run.
Captain. I abhor thievery. I would never, ever
I
be
stand
okay.
by my word.
And I
We are no
stand by
thieves.
mine.
Well, whatever you are, give me 2,000 gold or get off my ship.
All right, well, we'll have to go exchange our blight coin in order to pay you.
I'll take. You see, you pulled out the box of Litecoin
Yep.
and you've opened it and showed it to him.
Yeah.
I'll take half of what's in your box.
Half. I haven't even have them appraised yet. You said 2,000.
Exactly. Would have done 100 apiece. Now I'm out 1,000 gold. Bunch of trash. Give me half of them or get out of here.
We saved your man's life. And we made sure that the pirates that were coming to destroy your boat didn't burn it down. You wouldn't have a boat right now if it wasn't for our guard being kept out front, Captain. So let's make things very clear. You will not be taking half of the pearls. We will offer you 4. 4 is mighty fine compensation.
Lady, your man talks out of line, and I tell you what. If you choose to threaten me again in my own ship, I'll have you hung. I dare you to raise your voice again at me. I dare you.
And I dare you to bring out the gallows. I am not afraid of you, Captain. If you wish to find fine merchants and wares to carry across the seas, there is no one among us that can find you finer wares to make money with than I. My family, we own so many vineyards all over these lands. I could load this ship
So
with
it sounds
mead
like to
in a
me
moment.
instead
But you have insulted me.
Blowhard.
So I will expect
This guy.
an apology from you, Captain.
You're a blowhard, and if you're rich, you don't have any money, you're a liar, and you're a thief, and you may as well just get off my boat. You can't be making me a sale, and I don't appreciate your attitude.
You had to raise your voice to the man who was going to take us to Avior.
I
Is that how you
I
trade?
defend the
Is that how
Cuthbert.
you?
I defend the Cuthbert name. He's insulting you, milady. He is insulting me. He's insulting our honor.
Honor is what you make it, and your
Harold,
disruptiveness and
take these
your
fools off the
insults.
ship. If they get out of my cabin, I don't want to talk to you any further.
We will see you at a later time.
I
We'll be
don't care
back.
when. I'm gonna have you thrown off my ship.
I don't think I will be leaving. I think you are going to take us. I think that if you wish to make money, if you are a true businessman, if you are not a liar, then you would like to bargain. I have offered you a fair deal, 4 blight coins. And what? You're mad because I raised my voice? I'm mad because you insult me, Captain. But
Well,
I've offered you a fair
it
deal
seems to me,
nevertheless.
the
Something
lady
you
was
have
the
not.
one doing the negotiating, and then you come in here barking your words and your threats, you highborn son of a goat. I don't have much care for you, but I respect the Platinum Order quite some. I don't know anything about your name, but I know about theirs.
I am Bartholomew Cuthben III, a
Yeah,
cleric
I've heard you,
of the
and I'm
Platinum
learning a lot
Order.
about you. Everything
I'm a
you show
cleric
me
of the
is about
Platinum
you.
Order
I got you.
myself, you fool. Look at
I
my
got you.
armor.
So,
Use your mind.
so the deal stands then. If if you really are as noble as you say, and if the Platinum Order really needs the sale today on the next tide, you'll pay what I need paid. Be fair. We've done our negotiating.
Last time I checked, negotiating is a back and forth endeavor. You have asked for half the pearls in that box, which is 6. I have counter offered with 4. Seems to me 5
Actually,
is the
what I
meat.
asked for was 2,000 gold. And you keep running your mouth and not hearing me. You have to
Indeed,
trade these
you need to
pearls.
quiet yourself.
So
Maybe we
so
can go
you
back
wish
to
to have
the
less. So
lotuses
you
and
wish to have
lilies
less.
and
You
exchange
wish to
these
have
for gold.
very well.
Or you can trade me and we can go.
I would be
Ray,
happy to trade.
you finished dealing with this illogical captain. I have no time for the poor. And I walk out.
But
Insulting
we
is
already
not
had kind of an
helping.
accord going before this loudmouth started yapping at us.
Indeed. I'm gonna have to teach him not to blab and insult and when we're trying to trade. So I will give you the 6 coins. I'll take them out and I'll give them to him.
So 6 blight coins. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Right. So he's like, this seems fair, my lady. And of course, I was gonna offer that you and your mates in my cabin, but I don't like your mates.
I'm not enjoying him right now either. He's gonna need to have a talking to.
And if I offered you my cabin, it would be for you and you alone, because I don't want any of these other riffraff looting through my gear. I believe you're in with a lot of thieves, it seems.
Not quite sure.
So
The Platinum Order allows anyone to do this.
Yeah, you keep that stolen bracelet. You be careful now. That probably belongs to some lady back there at the Lotuses or Lilies.
I hope not. All right.
Yep.
I'll keep them out of your hair, so you don't have to deal with them.
All right. So the rest of you, I mean, you were hanging out either on the deck with Orin and the warden, or you found a berth down below, somewhere in like the storage or whatever.
I found a hammock down there.
Yes.
A hammock down below.
Yep. And I am taking a rest.
Did you go down there too, or did he take off back to the boarding house?
On mute.
You're muted, Chris.
On mute.
No, I'm on the boat. I went down as well with Codex, and I found another empty hammock, and I'm chilling out, resting.
Right. So the warden and Orden eventually, Oren, are you going to try to find more drink and problems, or are you going to bed?
Well, I was gonna fake my pants at the warden and then kind of walk over to the bow of the boat and just kind of sit there and kind of like rest against the bow and fall asleep up there.
The warden won't steal from Orin, but he will stand directly over him until he gives him what he wants.
If you want my pants,
let me
take my
understand
pants.
this. Oren, is the coin that you wanted in the pants that you took off?
Yeah, it's in my pants pocket. He's just standing
Did
there
you
in
say you
underwear.
took off your pants?
Yeah, he's holding his pants. He's got underwear on, so he's just shaking his pants at the warden.
Yeah. So he's pretty much giving you his pants, Warden.
Oh, well then I take the pants. I take the pants and I take the coin from within the pants. And I don't know if you'll let me do it, but if I remember correctly, soul coins can only be destroyed by fire. Is that right?
Say the last part again.
Soul coins can only be destroyed by fire, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Soul coins are almost impossible to destroy.
Yeah, I thought it was either you can destroy them by using them too many times or destroying them by fire, right?
I guess
my goal is I want to destroy the coin and free the soul because I can feel it.
Right, yeah.
And
roll
it's wrong.
Arcana again.
13 and 5, 18.
You know for sure that the coin gets destroyed when an infernal war machine uses it, and that in fact does release the soul at that time. It's like an energy thing.
And there's no other way to release a soul coin? I could have sworn. Hold on.
The only other way would be in like an infernal fire. Or an artificer might know how to do it.
Okay. Well, then I can feel the pain soul inside of it, and it's
I would say
You know.
it's a, yeah, and at the level you rolled, like above table, I would say that's the same as like a disenchant spell.
In terms of, because I mean, I don't have a disenchant spell, but I do have the green flame blade, which I thought soul coins could be destroyed by fire or the infernal machines. Like, I know you can't hit them with like physical damage or anything like that. I know they have like massive resistances, but let's see.
Yeah, no, you can try.
I mean, I want to.
Okay. So are you gonna do that on the ship?
Yeah.
You can just put it on the deck and start going at it.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, this is not going to end well.
I'm playing with a bunch of buffoons.
If all you wanted was the coin, you should have said so instead of asking for
All
the
right.
pants.
He about to set this whole boat on fire.
Well,
Maybe.
on that note, we're gonna have an intermission. We're in a perfect spot to think about what that's gonna be like. You paid for passage to get to the start of the horn to set sail as soon as possible. The bosun makes notices that that's probably going to be around midnight tonight that you'll set sail and head towards Port Avior. You're going to be heading from the southern part of Brookelos to the western shores through an area known as the Teeth and fully into what is known as the Horned Sea, passing by a landmark island known as Zariel's Tooth. It is very foreboding, and they usually recommend not going there. So, anyhow, we'll have intermission. We'll see each other in we'll say, top of the hour?
Sure.
Sounds good.
And of course, if y'all have any questions for me, feel free to text me or write them down if they're pertinent to the game, as I want to make sure that we get everybody all caught up if you have any worries or wonders.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of reading real quick.
Yep. I'm gonna make sure I have good answers for you about that soul coin too.
And you're gonna make sure that you replace the battery in your smoke alarm.
Oh, shame! For shame!
Shame.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. You've been shamed.
Oh, you've walked into the Lotus one night, slick scales shining, thinking he's bright. Told the pirate name's Winner, that's me, but didn't know the game or the entry fee. Yag the Pantaperd, we play for blight coins, while Yvel dropped silver, the cheapest he had. The room went still, then the laughter roared as Jag unsheathed his claws and swore. Oh, winner, you loser, you clueless drake, your mouth writes checks, your purse can't stake. They tossed him out into the street, face down, tail up, and singed from heat. He begged just yes and no harm meant mate, but Jag just growled too little, too late. The crew dragged him out for a muddy spin, while Yuvel cried, wait, best 2 out of 10. Flay and Calyx came to save his hide, and Bartholomew laughed from the table inside. So if you're broke but still want fame, don't brag I'm winner when you don't know the name. Oh, winner, you loser, bless your pride. You can't buy luck with charm and hide. Raise a mug for the Dragonborn's shame, who thought he'd win a game he couldn't name.
gather round your wayward souls and hear a sailor's tune.
What the hell is this?
Six who tempt
Why is he
the
putting it
gods
right around?
themselves beneath the watching moon. A cleric bold with golden hair who boast of deeds not done. And dragons too whose tempers burn like 1,000 morning suns. Hail, mark this omen, the sixfold blood has stirred. From dragon's fire, from devil's flame, from mortal voice unheard. Hail, mark this omen, the plains begin to wake. The walkers rise, the stars align, the astral gate shall quake. There's Kaarlon of the shining scales with iron in his hands. He builds his fate with gears and flame and binds it with command. While Yuvel's eyes hold thunder's spark, his robes with runes do gleam. And whispers say his bloodline dreams in colors arcane and unseen. Flay of night with hair of snow, her strikes are swift and true. She prays to light yet walks in shade, her soul both black and blue. An Orin thief and sailor bold, whose laughter hides his pain. He drinks the sea, he steals the storm, and sails through death's domain. Hail, mark this omen, the sixfold blood has stirred. From dragon's fire, from devil's flame, from mortal voice unheard. Hail, mark this omen, the primordial plains have turned. The astral gate swings open wide, the walkers have returned. Then Bartholomew dove first below to seek the blighted pearls. But iron eels with jaws of hate struck through his flesh in swirls. Orin followed blade in hand, but soon was dragged beneath. While Kaarlon roared and Warden rode, the sea cried out in grief. Two from the blood of dragons, two from the blood of devils, two from the blood of men, each born of a different age, yet bound by fate again. With lightning, fire, and monk's calm hand, they drove the eels away. Flay's herbs and Warden's strength restored their friend that day. Yuvel sang the healing runes, Kaarlon cursed the tide. And somewhere deep the blight coins gleamed where ancient secrets hide. Hail, mark this omen, the sixfold blood is bound. The seas will boil, the heavens fall when the walkers leave the ground. Raise your cups, you mortal men, and drink to those who roam. For the six have stirred the sleep
All right. Anyone there?
Yep.
What, you gotta wait a week? Oh, that's right. You got it.
Nathan.
Is the audio been a little better?
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't lagged out. So I did some reading on soul coins.
Yeah.
So freeing a soul, casting a spell that removes a curse on a soul coin frees the soul trapped within, as does expending all of the coin's charges. The coin itself rusts from within and is destroyed once the soul is released.
It's not my camera view.
A free soul travels to the realm of the god it served, or the outer plane, most closely tied to its alignment, DM's choice. The souls of lawful evil creatures released from the soul coins typically emerge from the river Styx as Lemure devils. A soul can also be freed by destroying the coin that contains it. A soul coin has an AC of 19, 1 hit point for each charge it has remaining, and immunity to all damage except for that which is dealt by a hellfire weapon or an infernal war machine's furnace. Freeing a
There
soul
you go.
from a soul coin is considered to be a good act, even if the soul belongs to an evil creature.
Yeah. So 19 is your answer with a special weapon.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you wanted to give me like it's not hellfire, it's good fire, it's law fire. I don't know. DM discretion.
I don't think you're high enough level for your weapon to have that yet.
Well, I'm just talking about the green fire weapon. If that flavor counts, or if it doesn't, then
Yeah, no, I think that your weapon can evolve into that. That is something it hasn't yet.
okay. Well then, I suppose. I mean, I guess I can roll it out, but like how much I actually know about it, because technically I can just ask it 3 questions and it dies.
What, the soul coin?
Yeah.
Maybe not all
Using a
soul
soul
coins are made
coin.
the same.
A soul coin has 3 charges. A creature carrying the coin can use its action to expend 1 charge from a soul coin and use it to do one of the following. Drain life, you siphon away some of the soul's essence and gain 1d10 temporary hit points. Or query, you telepathically ask the soul a question, receive a brief telepathic response, which you can understand. The soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully, and to the best of its ability, the answer is no more than a sentence or 2 and might be cryptic. And then
No, that's
there
kinda
is the
cool.
other
I didn't
option.
know
of
it had those other abilities.
And carrying soul coins. To hold a soul coin is to feel the soul coin bound within it, overcome with rage or fraught in despair, actively affecting the PC. An evil creature can carry as many soul coins as it wishes, up to its maximum weight allowance. A non-evil creature can carry a number of soul coins equal or less than its constitution modifier without penalty. A non-evil creature carrying a number of soul coins greater than its con mod has a disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Wow. Cool, I like it.
So I mean, I'm willing to roll away whether I know that I can drain life or ask it a question, or if I just relegated to banging it with a
I think
stick.
you know it needs to be that special weapon at the number you rolled, and I think you're aware that there may be other ways to use the coin, but you may not know what they are.
Okay. So then, if for nothing else, instead of just banging on it, I mean, I'll try banging on it one time just for law of fun and story, just on the off chance I blow up the boat, because that might be funny.
No, for real.
And then if that doesn't work, then I'll. My con mod is fairly decent. I can hold a soul coin. I can carry 2 soul coins if necessary.
Right. Oh man, what am I doing?
But yeah, I did a little deep dive on it, and I looked at Green Flame Blade. And it is magic fire, but it's just magic fire.
That's kind of what I suspected, but I didn't want to tell you no outright without having a little look.
Hello.
Oh.
All right. So
I'm back.
dun, dun, dun. Off to Port Aviol.
You know what?
Was off. Welcome back, Captain and crew.
Excuse me.
Also, did you check the DMs in the group chat?
Say one more time.
Did you check the DMs in the group chat?
I did not have the chance.
Oh, because you're on the phone. Duh.
Yep. And it logs me out of the stream, and I was learning from the other things. But
Yep.
Is there something I should know?
Oh, just general consensus in regards to whether there should have been a intimidate roll for Bartholomew during that whole exchange.
There was already a roll that was done, and they failed it, and they weren't following my guidance.
Oh, maybe I missed that roll.
What?
Yeah, that was when Flay rolled initially with advantage because Bartholomew was there.
How?
And it was a failed roll, even with advantage.
Yep.
Okay, I missed
I
that
rolled a 16.
entire
He won.
I don't understand how that's the same as me doing something different, but okay.
I guess.
Okay.
What was that now?
Well, he was doing a separate intimidate. I think Flay was doing what I don't know what that roll was. I missed that roll entirely, I think.
Right.
I thought Flay's role was like persuasion, and mine was very much intimidation. Or what I was trying to do is very much intimidation, and so I was confused why there wasn't a role for my intimidation. That's what.
Right. Yeah. So as I mentioned beforehand, I gave her advantage because you were there to help, and she was leading, and she failed the roll against me in persuading me to change the number that she had proposed. And so I stuck to my guns to what I wanted, and then you threatened me. And my captain, being a captain of merchanting, which you did mention to him, he was a merchant. If you're any kind of merchant, and he is, you did intimidate him, and he just took it as a matter of fact. You're right. He was going to throw you out, and then he didn't throw you out. He continued to barter. So you did effectively intimidate him into considering what opportunities he might be overreacting to your braggadocio. So you might be an asshole as far as he's concerned, but he's still willing to do business with you. And so I just role played it rather than explain the mechanics of it in time, because it's hard to explain mechanics when role playing a character. You know how it goes. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And then of course, in the end, you left it to Flay to iron out the details, which she did. He was also very turned off by the fact that he thought you were thieves to begin with because of that necklace. But
bracelet, but yeah.
You know? He still is not sure he was neutral going into it because he's never met you before. And he did like the fact that you protected the bosun and the ship. Yeah. You know, all things
Fair
measured.
enough. I missed the initial roll, so that I mean I didn't see
Yeah.
that happen or hear that
Yeah.
happen. So
No, just all things measured as we go. So with that, Flay has made a deal, and you all have set out at midnight. You're able to head off towards Port Avior. You've been told that the fastest you can get there is a few days if the weather is good, and you've also been told the weather is not good, and so it can take even upwards of 4, 5, 6 days when things aren't good. So you hope you don't have much worse than just time. You're also told it's rough seas, and you're going through a place where it's known for ships to wreck. That's why it's known as the T. So, yeah, you're gonna have some downtime for a couple of days. Is there anything you want to do for the next few days while you're sailing?
Long rest.
For sure. Yeah, long
That's
rest
pretty
is just going
reasonable.
to be the first night. After that, if there's anything else you want to do longer, it takes a few days to level. So this might be that opportunity if you all were thinking about practicing skills or upgrading yourself,
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
or
Yeah.
practicing some kind of combo with a friend or ally. If you've seen something or heard something along the way that might think, hey, I should really talk to that person.
Warren is going to talk to Kalerex about the deed that he got, the paper or the scroll.
Mm.
Ironside, a question. You've traveled yet?
What was that?
You've traveled the lands, yeah? You know places and people?
Yes, I have.
So I won't say how, but I came across this scroll that appears to be the land, but I don't know the place. Wondering if you might know of it. I'm going to show him the scroll.
Okay, awesome. So in fact, Kilrix, roll me history.
Let me get my base number. 22.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Nice.
You can't believe the parcel that you're handed, or this deed that you're handed that you're reading. It says carte blanche on here. The bearer of this deed is the inheritor of the estate aforementioned, located in the realm of Andrewhar. And the estate's got a name and so forth and so on. But you know exactly where Andrewhar is. It's the capital city on an island just north of where you were raised. In fact, you
Mm-hmm.
stopped there on the way to come to this island.
I was there a few days ago.
Essentially, maybe a week gone now.
So this is what Kalerix is then going to explain this to Orin. He's going to let him know that he knows he stole this. By not telling me, I know you stole this. But I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to stab you.
Stole is such a harsh word. I may have lifted it, freed it from its
But chances are that person stole it from another person. So we'll call it a balancing act and a wash.
Two rights make a left.
And then I explain to him everything that's on it. And then I tell him, well, if we're heading that way, we should probably stop by and try to collect this reward, this deed. We don't know what might be there that might benefit us.
You think I'll have a boat?
Maybe. We won't know until we're there.
I agree. We should stop then.
So, I guess for my knowledge, are the two of you hiding this, or are you sharing it with everybody?
I believe we should tell the team. We'll leave out the fact that Orin stole it. Don't want the captain to realize there's a thief. As an issue, we ended up paying more blight coins than
I
we should
think
have.
he knows there's a thief on board.
Yes, but I don't want to have anyone specifically named because I don't want to have to. He's gonna get drunk. He's gonna get angry. It's a whole thing. So
We could simply say I found
I
it.
tell Orin to fetch the team. We meet up on the deck, and I explain everything to them. The same way I explained it to Orin.
Yeah, and you guys, like I said, you're going to be able to sail for a few days and have time to get that out there. I'm just going to get a sense of if you were going to share that or had that knowledge.
Yes.
So that was one private conversation. Is there any other private conversations or skills, feats, levels?
I will be taking the mobile feat while we're on board.
Oh, okay.
I'll be like running the deck, I guess, getting faster,
Climbing rigging.
climbing rigging, all that.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna work on leveling up.
Same.
Okay.
I'll level up. Obviously, we're mid game, so I'll be next game. We'll be leveled. Well, I will
level
be.
as well.
I have since returned Orin's pants to him, but I now have the soul coin and am spending some time figuring out what needs to be done to release the soul inside because I can feel like it is painful to me, the pain that the soul feels. And based on the research, I'm gonna try and break it.
Yeah, no, and I'm sorry that we got sidetracked from that moment. Essentially, when you tried to hit it, obviously it didn't work, or we wouldn't be having this conversation. You struck the coin, and it was not able to be destroyed. You did leave a gouge in the deck, and no one was very impressed with your fiery damage mark on the deck.
Most
And
of
you
all,
spent,
myself.
yeah, and you've since made amends in a way that when you see people out there swabbing or trying to clean, you've been like trying to lend a hand in a way. I think you feel like that was appropriate.
Can I prestidigitation away the hole?
You can find somebody in your group to use mending.
Oh,
I
that's
can
true.
use mending.
Who has mending?
I do.
Who is I do?
Brian.
Oh,
I
yes.
also have it too.
Who's
Okay,
who's
so-
Brian?
No, I couldn't see a mouth moving, and my screen
Oh,
is
that's
small
fair.
because I've got a bunch
So,
of split screens.
Warden, you have an option. You can talk to Kilrix about it, or you can talk to Bartholomew about it.
Oh, I'll go to Bartholomew. Let's see. And you're a cleric of the
Yes, I am a cleric of the Platinum Order of
Excellent.
our
So-
Lord Bahamut. Yes.
Cleric Cuthman, I require your assistance. I have made a mistake, an error in the judgment of the placement of my strike while trying to ascertain the weakness of this coin. I made a hole here. Can you please fix this?
Why are you trying to? What, a coin? Why are you trying to destroy a coin?
Can you not feel it?
So again, so Bartholomew, are you proficient in arcane?
I am.
Are you done?
Give that a roll.
Yes.
14.
14. Nice. Yeah, no, you are aware that when they wheel this coin out in front of you, very immediately, that there's some sort of magic essence to it. You're not sure what it is, but it feels slightly obscene to you.
I'd like to cast detect evil and good.
Yeah. I'm sorry, above table. Colin, did you say that they are listed as evil? Or
So
neutral?
it DM's discretion as to what's actually in it. If it's an evil
Right.
soul and the coin is destroyed, it gets reborn as a demon in hell. If it is a
Yeah.
good soul, it goes back to whatever its closest domain is.
Yeah.
However,
No,
no matter what's in it, it just feels like pain.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say, but the spell detect good and evil. I'm gonna say this coin is neutral.
What do you mean? Like it's
Oh no,
either
not you. Bartholomew cast a spell.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It does not feel evil, but definitely not a force for good. Where did you find this?
I did not find this. The drunk one found it, and I am dealing with it. If you cannot feel the pain as I feel the pain, maybe you should hold it. And I hand him the coin.
Bartholomew, you take it.
No, thank you.
Very well.
I
I'll keep it for myself and continue to study its destruction.
As for the mending,
No,
yes,
thank you.
sure. I will be happy to use my spell on the hull, and I'll use the cantrip mending.
Yeah, no, that's great. So with that, you actually eliminate the blemish and you make the hole almost as good as new. I mean, it's quite remarkable what you can do with mending.
Excellent.
Make
And
sure
then
you remind the captain who repaired his ship.
I can do that. And then I immediately go tell the captain that I made a hole in his deck and that Bartholomew fixed it.
Yeah, of course. So I've heard one person talk about leveling. Was there anybody else over the next 3 days that's going to take advantage of that opportunity?
Me as well.
So we got Kelrix and Flay.
And Orin
Yes.
and
Orin
Ubel.
and
Orin.
Oh, Orin and
Ubel.
Ubel. Okay, okay. So essentially, that's going to mean that you get more hit points, and there may be some other special ability to your character. Don't forget when you add your hit points that you can add your Constitution bonus, and your hit points are 1 hit dice of your class. So if you're going up in the same class, it's the same hit dice you've been using, just plus 1 more. What's up? Multi-classing?
No, not yet. I'm not at the level to be able to multi-class yet. But that is coming. What is the points and days to level? Like, is it 3 points, 3 days per level, or can I spend like 6 points and level twice in the 3-day period?
No. It's the amount of XP you have to spend to level up is equal to the level you're going to. So if you're going to become level 3, then you spend 3. If you're going to become level 4, then you have to spend 4.
Yep. And the number of days doing it. So to do what Ubel's suggesting, to go to level 4, you would take 7 experience in 7 days. To be 3, then 4.
Got you. Okay, so I guess I'm only leveling up to 3 then.
Word. Got you. So feel free to add your hit points immediately. And then as applicable, study your magic or study your skills. And you know what I mean? Excuse me.
How many points does it cost to inherit a new skill or feat?
You can spend 4 experience points at any time to get 2 attribute points to adjust your attribute stats or to get a feat.
Okay.
Is anybody doing that today?
I
got the
spent
mobile. That's it.
I got my feet when we were in between sessions, so I took lucky.
Flay,
if anyone wanted to
Flay,
know.
did you do both today?
Oh, I had done it between sessions, but I haven't utilized it, so I just thought I would bring it up.
Oh yeah. Got you. I got you. But you
What
still
did you
have enough
take?
experience to do your
Mobile?
also.
Gotcha. I took
Yeah.
lucky.
Nice.
I
Excellent.
get
My
10
character's
extra movement of speed. I don't get disadvantage or have half speed on when I take the dash action over uneven terrain. And I forget the third one. I think it's if I attack someone, then when I move away from them, it doesn't, they don't get their
provoke an attack of
reaction.
opportunity.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Attack of opportunity. It's pretty awesome. Mobile's a great feat.
Nathan, my character sheet did not save the last time I closed it out, so I actually have 0 anything in experience. Do I even have anything
Oh,
from
nice.
last time?
I do have a warden sheet here. Warden, I have you listed as level 3.
Correct, but no XP.
I haven't been writing it down.
I did, and it didn't save.
Awesome. Well, I know for a fact that you have at least enough for 4. So if you wanted to do level 4, you'd have 4 days to do it.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
So wait, if I have 4 experience points, I can level right to level 4 from 2?
You would have
No.
to use
4 days.
3.
Yeah, I already have. Yeah, I mean, plans only go to 3, but I was confused by that.
So, you're currently level 2,
Warden, we're a
correct?
level 2. Warden is already a level 3.
Ah, okay.
Yes, I was sorry that I should have made that clear. I was already there.
I was just confused. I thought we were all on the same level, so that makes sense.
Nope, I
Warden
was
started 1 level higher.
slightly bigger, but I took a whole lot less stuff. Fighter is D8.
That's a D10.
D10.
And that's another thing. If you guys want to roll your hit dice, you can roll it for points, or you can just take the book number. I don't care which.
Okay.
Rolled a 7 plus my 3, 10. 10 more hit points.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's plus con, correct?
Yep, and don't forget to add your con bonus.
Yeah.
So, of course, most of you at level 3 will have some big decisions to make about kind of like your subclass. The warden had already done that, so we'd already have that out of the way. But the rest of you will need to decide that as you know, if you don't want to jump on it already, if you haven't already made that decision. If you already know it, though, I'd love to hear what you've got going on.
I will be taking the way of the Ascendant Dragon,
Okay.
which gives me a different. I can change the damage type of my unarmed attacks.
Awesome.
So it can be fire, lightning, cold, stuff like that. Thunder.
That's cool.
I think I get one more thing on top of that, but I forget what it is. But we'll get to that next game.
Yeah, no, that's great. No, that's a little flavor. Thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah.
I'm taking
Still need to
tack.
look at the thing.
Yeah, I gotta look to see.
I'm gonna go take another long rest so I can get back to the spell slot I just used to on that
Yeah.
detect good.
Mending is a cantrip, so you don't need to worry about that.
Oh yeah, mending is a free spell.
Oh no! I also had used detect evil and good, which is a spell.
Oh, that's
Oh
true.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's not a big deal because again, a long rest comes with any one night essentially, and you guys have, like I said, you're gonna have uninterrupted rest for a few days, which is why you're gonna be able to level. So, and as I mentioned, Warden is gonna take 4 days, so it's gonna be like 4 days of uninterrupted sailing at this point.
Yes.
So, does anybody else have any feats or anything about their upgrading? They'd like to express, like how you did it, like were you casting certain spells on the ship that others might notice that you can help them ask you for that help later. You know what I mean? Like it's a sharing moment.
I'm just kind of studying, studying my book.
Kaarlon, have you managed to come up with
I'm a
anything
sorcerer.
interesting?
I am working on infusing my gun. I don't know what all my options are.
That's fair. Yvel, which book are you studying?
The platinum. What is it? The platinum dragon? Tiamat or whatever, or not Tiamat, but Bahamut.
Watch your mouth, sir. Tiamat is the exact antithesis of Bahamut, the exact opposite. You
Well,
just
that's what he's been reading. That's what he's learning.
He's learning.
Yeah, learning.
I'm educating myself.
I will be
So
picking.
you're basically studying histories of Bahamut and Tiamat, like legends and stories and other things of that nature.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Or wait,
Um,
no. Well, no. What I'm studying is like Bahamut specifically,
uh-huh.
like
Well,
the
what are you trying to learn?
origin, history, like anything and everything I can.
Well, you do know that the way of the ascendant that uh, Flay is learning, that's actually a class of monk that Fizban, another name for Bahamut, that's a school of monk that he founded.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah.
In my meditation of reading my book of rules, I am also side focusing on learning a new spell, which I'm figuring out right now.
That's fair. Level 4, you get automatically, I believe, 2 attribute points or a feat. So what are you doing at level 4?
Also trying to figure that out. I'm just diving into the spell list, and
That's fair. Feats are different, so I thought maybe you had some mind on a feat, or if you wanted to buff some numbers.
uh,
Two of your
it's
numbers, two of your numbers could use immediate buffing. Wisdom could go from a 15 to a 16. Dexterity could go from a 15 to a 16. Strength could go from a 15 to a 16. Any of those would give you a bump.
yeah. I'm probably gonna go for a feat more than a slot. I'm less
That's fair.
concerned.
That's fair. I just wanted to tease you with it, you know.
Yes.
All right. We'll get back to you, Warden. So, we got you, Oren. What are you working on?
Orin is taking time to just kind of focus on the boat, focus on the sea. He's gonna level up, and he's gonna take Pact of the Talisman.
Mm.
So his patron is going to essentially gift him a talisman of the deep during one of the times when he is pulling up a net or fish, and he's going to feel the power radiating from it.
Wow. Okay. Now that you're back at sea, you've been hanging over the rail as much as possible, dragging your hands in the water.
Pretty much just going back to sailor things.
Yeah. Got you. Okay. Cool. Am I missing any flavor for anybody?
Not as of
Bartholomew,
right
were
yet.
you leveling?
No. Nope, don't got the
No.
experience points for that.
You don't have 3?
Not unless you gave more out. I've got
Oh.
1.
I see. But you're lucky.
Yes, I am lucky.
Got you. All right. Well, with that, you see on the 4th day the rising pillar that is known as Zariel's Tooth. The winds are howling, and the ship is running kind of sideways, and you feel a lurch as it hits one of the rocks nearby. You hear a scraping and a crack as the ship is dragged along one of the teeth, and the captain is forced to run the ship towards the shores. I have to run it aground or we're gonna sink it. And he steers you quickly towards the shores of Zariel's Tooth, the wind blasting at your backs. The ship you on water.
Can I use mending? Can I use mending on the ship?
You run below decks to help as best you can. Water gushing and splinters cracking. Mending does help in a way, but there's only so much you can do. And the water coming through and the damages that are done come on faster than you can do the repairs. So the captain is forced to run the ship aground, and to yell at everybody to take ashore. And so you can either stay on the ship while it's getting battered into the rocks, or you can take ashore.
Wonder what I'm gonna do. Listen to the captain.
I'm gonna
Hop
call
on
for
shore.
I'm gonna call for Kaelrix to come and help me mend the boat.
Okay.
And I use my proficiency in vehicles, specifically boats, to help guide it to a safer place.
Okay. Each of you roll me. So for the two of you that are rolling for Arcane, helping the boat, go ahead and just roll that as an Arcana roll. Since it's a cantrip, there's not really a better roll for that. It's a skill. And then for Orin, go ahead and give me like survival. And if you don't have proficiency in survival, go ahead and add it because of vehicles. You do have proficiency.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
11.
And 13.
13?
How big is the hole that's been ruptured in the hull that is taking on water?
It seems to have split down the inside of the boat. It's kind of a hard thing to decide in such a quick moment. I mean, are you a boatwright?
No, I just need to know the physical size of the split where the water is coming in. Is it a 20-foot
Hard to
gap?
determine.
Is it 100 feet? Is it 10 feet? Is it somewhere in the, like, if I had to, can I roll a perception?
I mean, sure.
Okay. Let's see. Perception. Give me 1 second. Perception is +4, so 13.
Well, I'll
It's a
I'll
pretty
give you some
chaotic
inspiration
moment
based on
as the
that.
ship is lurching and you're being thrown about. Water's gushing through the crack as it's split down the side. The captain is actively trying to put the ship on a sandbar so he doesn't lose it to the sea, and he's yelling at every officer to tell everyone abandon ship for your own safety. In that
Okay.
craziness, you've got a couple of your friends trying to mend the seam, and Orin has tried to help guide the ship with the captain to the sandbar that is prescribed for the
Okay.
best
Well, then
option in this situation.
I cast
Yeah, what?
frost. I cast frost fingers on the water coming in and freeze the whole thing.
Okay. No, I love that. So as you notice that your friends are fixing the wood as quick as possible, your thought is, I'm going to freeze this water along the seam and stop the hemorrhaging while they do their work, which is
Correct.
fantastic, by the way.
It's a 15-foot cone. All non-magical liquids in the area that aren't being worn or carried are frozen.
Yeah. And so because of your actions, I'm definitely going to say that Bartholomew and Kaelrix and Orin and Warden, you all get a point of inspiration.
Bam.
Nice.
Business.
Good job.
I literally just took frost fingers as I was leveling, and I was like, "Oh, you made the boat fill with water? It's now a wall of ice."
Well, that's exactly how you tested your learning, right? You've been practicing, and now, boom, it manifests. And so that's exactly how it comes about. That's good canon. That's how you know you're level 4. And so with that, you guys run the ship to the sandbar, but the captain still is like, it's gonna take the change of the tide to get us off this bar. Take to the shore, find some food, find some shelter, find some. Just save yourselves.
Find
until
something.
we can get her. Yeah.
All right.
So you're welcome to hunker into the ship, or you're welcome to take shore and look for some sort of refuge from the storm.
I'll take shore.
I'm gonna head to shore.
Head to shore.
I'll head for the
Well, I'm
shore.
not going to be the one that splits the party, so I'll head to the shore as well.
So is Orin going to stay on the ship, or did you say you're going?
He's going to the shore.
So it's everybody?
Yep.
Okay. So there's been a bunch of like ladder ropes thrown over the side. and people are clambering down, and everybody but a few necessary carpenters and officers are staying. Like maybe only like 4 people or 5 people are staying on the ship, and the blacksmith and a couple of others lead the crew into the interior of the island. You find that this is a crazy sort of island. Zariel's Tooth has this monolithic tower that's jutting into the sky. Uh, it's abnormally like tall. It almost looks like it was sculpted. And there's a dense like little like forest or jungle at the base of the pillar, but it's not very big. It's just a small little forest, and you think you hear a burgling creek running, so that must be fresh water. And that's where the people are going, is towards the jungle and towards the fresh water, where they can get out of the rain that's coming down. And as you guys are getting into it, the sun is beginning to set, and you see something moving along the sands and the shore near the tree line. It's this furry little critter. And I would love for you to please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yay.
Love those.
Instead of doing a saving throw, I'm going to disembody.
You're going to disembody?
Yep.
I rolled a 16.
15.
I rolled a
So for you,
6.
Bell, I got a 16.
I have a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 for Bartholomew?
That would be correct, sir.
Kilrix? Anybody?
I had a 15.
6.
15 for Kilrix. Play?
6.
Yeah. Love it.
Uh-oh.
Orin?
17.
17 of them. All right. Well, Flay. Okay, I should say anybody who got a 16 or above is safe. If you got 15 or less, you failed your wisdom save.
Oh, I got 15, so I failed it.
Failed a what?
15 or less.
Yep. So both Kilrix and Flay are overcome with a sense of love for this creature, and roll me a quick perception.
What are we
Does that
rolling?
include me? Does that include me too? Because I rolled a 16.
No.
Oh,
No, you're
16,
not.
you're fine.
Passed.
Okay.
Do I get any bonus for animal handling?
Just out of curiosity, for Flay and for Kilrix, I want you to roll perception.
17.
20.
So the first one you saw, the first little furry critter you saw, was about 6 inches across, and you're like, it's Flay. Picks it up first. Kilrix, you find another one very soon after, and there's a few others roaming about. You see a few others, like maybe 3 or 4 others, and they're letting out this like sort of like cooing, beautifully cute noise, or like calico little furball, like a guinea pig, but there's no eyes or face or legs or anything like that. And you Kilrix and Flay are absolutely in love with this creature.
Oh, it's so soft and fluffy. Oh,
Oh.
pets, pets, pets.
While you're holding this creature, you immediately feel like a warm glow overwhelm you. You both get a +1 to charisma.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Brings a whole new meaning to It's So Fluffy, I'm Gonna Die.
I'd like
tell
to.
you to be holding those.
Is this an
Why
animal
not?
that
It's
I
so
feel?
fluffy.
Is this an animal that I recognize? Like I know?
Are you proficient in nature?
Not proficient. Oh,
It's okay. You can still roll nature anyway.
okay. An 8.
Yeah, no. I mean, you think it's a rodent, but then you don't. It doesn't have a tail or a face or legs. It's making noise.
Oh,
Is this even an animal? You don't know.
Can I
a
roll for
cute
nature?
little fluffy ball of fur is what it is.
It is.
Oh,
I don't trust anything that makes Kelrix this happy.
Can you Vel roll for nature?
Who? I'm sorry. The warden.
No, you Vel. He
Oh,
said it, but he got
Yuvel?
knocked over.
Yuvel, absolutely. You can look at this thing and study it.
14.
You have heard stories of creatures like this, but you've never encountered one. There are legends of a thing called a Tribulin.
I'm an above table to tell you to get right out of here.
A what?
A
It's called
Tribelin?
Tribulin.
Really? This is
Yes,
what we're doing?
really.
This is what we're doing.
We're in the treble.
yes, because
God damn it.
Oh
You've
my
heard
God.
legends.
Oh my
The character's
god.
gonna have to have sex
legends
with the
of
green
the
space wizard.
trouble with. You've heard legends of the trouble with Tribulins.
Oh my God.
My friends, I don't think that we should interact
Go there.
with these furry creatures.
Oh, but they're so cute.
they're so cute and fluffy.
Beat me
Kilrix?
back aboard the boat, Scotty.
If I see another one, I'm going to go pick up another one as well.
Yeah, no, for real. Flay already
gonna
has
pick one
another
up.
one in her hand, and so does
Throw it at
Kilrix,
Bartholomew.
and they both look like murderous if you guys want to take them away.
We should throw one to Bartholomew. Maybe that'll mellow him out.
Why would you want to throw such a thing? You might hurt it.
I guess let's hand it to him gently.
That's true. That's true. Bartholomew, here you go. It'll make you nice and
You guys
happy.
realize? You guys realize now that you're here that you see them kind of all over the place. They're climbing up the stalks of trees. They don't even use their there's no claws. They use their cilia fur. Their fur seems to be able to cling like upsides, hanging upside down. They're all over the place.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Fluffy.
I want to go back to the boat now.
I'm wearing a green cloak, so I get to live.
Yeah.
You're right. We should get these little fluff balls out of the rain.
Two to beam back aboard the boat, please.
No, we are definitely not going back.
I am phased.
Hey, by the way,
well,
hey everybody, please roll me another wisdom saving throw.
Everyone,
Everybody.
I'm still phased.
I got 16 this
guess
time.
what I got? A natural one.
Time out.
Oh, no.
Warden, time out. Warden, your phase only lasts a minute. It's been longer than that.
What? Has it?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm actively running the other direction to the boat.
Well, the point of this is you've heard the warbling. They've been warbling at you intentionally. Okay. Everybody rolls.
I don't want to roll.
16.
All right. Just to get through it, anybody that got a 14 or above is safe.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 16, so I'm good.
19.
Natural one.
Ah! Sorry.
15.
All right, so Flay's failed. Is anybody else?
Critical fail.
I got a
Who's
15.
that? I'm sorry.
Warden got a 15.
Warden, you're fine. Oren, was that you?
19.
You're fine. Yuvel?
I'm fine.
Bartholomew?
I'm still good. I got a 16.
Is Kaelrix?
I got a 16.
Oh. So who got the other bad number? I guess I missed it.
No, I think it's just Flay.
Well,
It was
Flay
just
and
Flay.
Elric
Me,
got the
I
initial
got a
bet.
critical fail.
No, I thought I heard somebody say they had like less than 13 other than you.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I guess just play. Well, you know what's interesting? This one was just to be calmed down because they cast like a calm emotion spell for a minute. So like you guys are being bombarded by this. So I guess my point is like once a day these creatures can do this. So I could have you roll this like 4 or 5 or 6 more times, and eventually it's probably going to come through. You guys are being actively cooed and calmed with the spell. Calm emotion.
I highly suggest
It
that
has to be
we.
heard.
Well, initially it's Flay, but it's everybody. I can have you keep rolling, but there's like a herd of them cooing at you. So
Yes,
they
but
just
it
keep,
has to be heard.
Mhm.
yes.
I'm thinking the same thing.
I shove a shitload of sand in my ears.
Okay, we're not thinking the same thing.
Bartholomew
Well-
was going to shove this sand somewhere else.
Well, okay, I should say, Warden, you assume it has to be heard, but it could also maybe be felt or just be affecting you because of casting. Magic is weird like that.
I still shove sand in my ears. It's the most logical reason. Most
Right.
logical explanation.
All right, so
Yeah.
right. So
Logical.
we have Flag clutching 2 of these Tribalons. We've got Kaelrix clutching a couple Tribalons. We've got the Storm railing. Yeah. The blacksmith is serving out food. Does anybody else feel like they want to help the campfire or cook or help make camp here?
I'll set up a tent.
I'll help.
I want to get the hell away from these things.
The captain says the tide should be ready probably first thing in the morning.
Well, Bartholomew, why don't we cast mending on the boat to try to help carry
Yeah,
along the
yeah,
fixing?
yeah. Yup. That's exactly what I'm all about. I'm
Gotcha.
going with Kaelrix for once. Kaelrix, for once you have a good idea. I'm proud of you. I'm glad I've been able to rub off on you. Let's go mend that boat.
I don't want you
Kaelrix.
rubbing off on me in any way.
Kaelrix, while you're walking to the boat, you're like, hey, would you hold one of these Tribalons for me?
Hey, would you hold one of these Tribalons for me?
Oh, this ain't gonna end well.
I really don't want to, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to roll to find out if I do.
I need my hands free to work.
Then put it down.
I can't.
Then put the little rat on your shoulder. I don't want to touch it.
It can't stick to armor. It's got to be skin.
I'm wearing armor. Looks like you're completely out of luck.
All right, so with that banter, the 2 of you
Yeah.
go to the ship, and we're gonna call the scene here with you going to the ship to do mending. Anybody who's gonna help in the camp, I'd like to know who you are, or if you're going to the ship, I'd like to know who you are. So I know who's going to the ship. Vel, are you gonna stay in the camp and help, or go to the ship?
I'm gonna stay in the camp and help.
Got you. Oren?
I'll stay.
All right.
Oren's going to head to the ship just because he feels comfortable on the boat.
I'll stay at
And
at the camp.
And the warden?
Oh, I'm going to the boat with
Okay.
sand in my
All right.
ears.
Okay, no, I'm done. I'm out. All right. So Oren and the warden and Yuvel and Bartholomew go back to the ship. Sounds like.
Yep.
And Flay and Yuvel's gonna stay and protect the crew.
Indeed.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yuvel or Flay, are either of you gonna be like a cook or have anything else to do with camp?
I know how to cook. I can help with that.
Okay.
I have one last thing. I have decided to name the treble Bartholomew Jr.
What about the second one?
Little rat.
That's Bartholomew Jr., and the next one will be
Oh yeah,
Bartholomew Jr.
I'm going to name him Bartholomew Cuthbend the Fourth.
The fourth. So one's Bartholomew Jr. and one's Bartholomew Cuthbert the Fourth.
Yes.
All right.
So one's called Bart Jr.
You will not besmirch the name of my father, Bartholomew Jr. Bartholomew the Fourth. That I suppose, tit for tat. Ha ha ha. However, you will not insult my father, sir.
Fine. Instead of Junior, we'll do the fifth too. Bart the Fifth.
So you have Bart 4 and Bart 5 with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't know where I picked the second one up at, but.
Have you not seen how tribbles
with that,
work?
we're gonna be at Zariel's Tooth. You guys are kind of hanging out, helping fix the ship, using your magics, leveling, learning each other's skills, saving each other's lives, becoming addicted to Tribalons. Yeah, we're setting camp here a few hours. Just it took an hour or two after dark. So here we go. All right, huzzah! So with that, we'll do a little recap. Boom. Above table, anybody got anything they'd like to ask or add or mention before we run away?
Not at the moment. I need to figure out what I need to level up. What my options are, because level 3 is kind of a big one for artificers.
Yeah, no, for real.
Big one for most.
For everybody.
I just need to know how flammable the Trebolons are.
Right?
Good news is you were able to execute a Tribalon quite easily, unlike the coin.
Hey, don't do that.
Not Bartholomew the Cuthbert the Fourth.
Oh, we'll be doing some of that. I'm right there with you.
I guess my question is, on your way back to the ship, did you test your theory on the way just to make sure?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Give me an
also
attack
green.
roll.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. 19.
Yeah. So, what's your damage?
So with green flame blade, give me a half a second here because it's weird. It jumps. Okay, so it is attacking from holding hit. Green fire leaps the target. Second creature within 5 feet.
Say again.
Well, sorry, I'm just trying to figure it out right now.
87 dice. That's a 4. That's a 2. That's a 9.
If the answer's 8, you win.
It's 1d8 plus strength, and it jumps on a successful hit. It jumps to another creature within 5 feet.
Oh my god!
So you're gonna
and does another 1d5.
Execute the whole island now.
I don't think it does it indefinitely. It just says first and second.
Right.
Oh wait. So, quick question. This is important. Is he starting to kill these before I go to the boat? Am I still on the island? Because if he's going to start knocking these out,
well, that's what
I'm more likely to join him.
You and Kaelrix are having your little back and forth, and right behind you, the warden is trumping along, and he sees one of these little suckers. He's like, "I'm going to test his theory," and he goes for it. He's like maybe 20 feet behind you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 9 and a 10 in melee damage plus whatever the glaive damage is. So that's just the fire
it's
damage.
Dead. It's chopped and burned, and you hear a piercing as you cut it in half that pulls at the heartstrings of all who hear it.
I'm wearing a soul coin, so I'm already sad. I don't feel the sad. I just already feel sad.
I'm gonna start listening to emo music now.
So Bartholomew, you definitely heard that, and you might have seen it too.
I would like to, if we're still rolling, can I I want to look and can I do a perception roll to see the reaction of the other triplets?
I would just ask that you ask to perceive, and then or just see something, and I'll decide if you need to roll or not. Like sometimes I'll
Okay.
just give it to you.
Okay. I'd like to know. I'd like to know what the reaction of the other triplets to that scream is.
I'm actually gonna have you roll insight.
Okay.
Yeah, Nathan, the green flame blade, by the way,
14?
is 1d10 plus 2 plus 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. You extra killed it, and you
It
probably set the bush
exploded.
on fire it was attached to.
Probably.
So I got a 14 on insight.
With a 14 insight, you get a sense that the creature's hearing that.
Get
piercing,
out of here. Get right
yeah.
the fuck out of here. Did you see what we just put up on the screen? Sorry.
There's no faces, but it's still hilarious.
Oh, okay. So wait, what happened?
So when you split that creature and that ear-piercing like shriek happens, the critters discernibly like shimmer like within like a radius. You see them almost like how leaves shudder from the wind. You see several of them shiver at the same time and like recoil and like move into the foliage as if to hide away from whatever that distressing, murderous sound was coming from.
Good.
Looks like a Furby.
It's a Burby.
Right. So before we just spend our whole night relishing the fact that we're about to do a bunch of rodent murder, is there any other questions?
It's not a hobo murder. It's a rodent murder.
I'm gonna kill so many rats.
It's bum fights, but with Furbies.
Right.
I mean, really, my only goal is to get back to the ship and warn the captain not to let that shit on there.
Right.
If I can get rid of them, I'll be fine.
So, does anybody else have anything that they'd like to do, whether on the island or on the ship in particular, that I might have missed so far?
Am I able to get out of the spell of these guys? Basically, however they're doing it. Do I need to like roll for anything to get away from them, or?
You're aware. You've become aware that it's like a cooing, but the one that you love them. You want them to coo at you.
But is there a way to get away from the cooing and get to like?
But you don't really think like that right now because you're under a charm.
Oh, okay.
It lasts for like an hour.
Okay, so then I guess my goal is to get back to the boat.
Yeah, the conundrum that you have is exactly as we left it. You want to help fix the ship, but you need your hands to wave your magic, and you're fucking want to cuddle Tribblins at the same time, and you don't know. Your brain is literally divided. You keep losing focus.
Oh, so it's like my everyday life.
Yeah, you have Tribble and ADHD.
Literally.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's a good question, though. I appreciate your efforts. That's role playing. Good job. Anybody else?
So this is bi-trouble anxiety disorder that they have?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
Jesus.
Just because you swing that way doesn't mean the rest of us do.
I'm not the one holding a Furby.
No, but you almost. No, never mind.
Talk about going full Dan.
And that's our segue into post role play discussion right there.
Okay, I'm not trying to get sponsorship from Pornhub, but unless it pays good.
Probably does.
Next time on Only Dan's.
So, so who's gonna hold my Furby?
I got you.
I cast Nair Bath on the Furbies.
Nair bombs instead of napalm.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't want to see that.
Agent Orange. Sorry, guys.
All right. Well, then I guess we're at the part where we do some above table voting and discussing each other's efforts today. I really appreciate everyone being here. I hope our wrap up can be succinct and on it. And remember, the first time we go around, I definitely want you to think about a scene that is something that you weren't in necessarily, but that one of your cohorts was doing, what you really appreciated, for good or for bad, something that you find really worth remembering.
Rememberable.
I'd like you to share that. I'm going to start with Kaelrix, aka Evan. Do you have a favorite scene today?
I thought it was really interesting that Oren talked about, when he decided to help Bartholomew look at the cards. I thought that was showing initiative, considering they didn't know what each other was doing. One was trying to do sleight of hand / manipulate the game. The other one was trying to look outside the game to inform him through a psychic link. That was really creative.
All right, no, that's a good callback to the early part of the session. That's a good call.
Yeah.
Oren, how about you? Jake?
I like Bartholomew when he met up with the captain and he was trying to, I guess, like use his name and his influence to get the price of the boat down. I feel like it really sticks to his character.
No, it's always worth using whatever you got, for sure.
Yeah.
I like the
All right.
part where
How about you,
Yvel
Warden?
had self-control and didn't bang a bar wench.
Oh, yeah, that was
There's a first time for everything.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to split the party for this dragon hooker? Nah, not this time.
I thought, hey, the thought was there, but I can't.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, the thought.
I was low key cracking up when Gordon just kind of stood there on the dock with the pirates and was like, "Yeah, so what do you want to fucking do?" And they're like, "We're gonna fucking leave." Like, I thought that was pretty funny.
I was honestly
No, that was awesome.
deliberating whether
That
I
was
was
a
going to
great-
cast
that was power.
prestidigitation and shit the pirate's pants for him.
What?
Oh my god! All right, Flay, what do you got? Jordan.
I was gonna agree. I like the scene on the warden with the pirates.
Oh,
With him intimidating them,
Yeah.
flashing off his glaive of green flame or whatever. Pretty impressive.
I'm so
Sometimes all
impressed
you need
that
is a
I stood
scary
there
look.
and basically did nothing, and it worked.
Yeah.
Does anything else come to mind? There was a lot of scenes tonight.
Oh, there was. This last scene was amusing with the Triblins, with all of us. Me and Felix, getting those.
It's a little hard
Thank you for
because
that.
you started off with the statement, a scene that we're not in, and like we're talking about like some of the best scenes of the night. I was there, and so like I was in it, and so I didn't feel like I could bring it up, but I was a minor part in it, so I will bring it up, and that is the interaction between Oren and Warden over the coin. I thought,
Yes.
True, he
That
did
was
take off his
great.
pants.
like that's
The
gonna
taking
be
off of the
that's
pants.
gonna be a short later.
You
Next
want one
week.
from my pants?
So, yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is
That was-
definitely gonna
I'm
be.
just throwing it out there. I've got some music sound requests, Brian, that we'll talk about later. Yeah.
Who has no pants?
Oren never got his pants back. As far as we know, he still doesn't have pants on.
No, that's not
No, he
true.
did
I
give him
gave
back.
him his
Warden
pants.
gave him back.
He did give him back.
I
flipping
must have
gave him
missed
his
that.
pants back.
Okay, because it would be really funny if he's just been.
I do
going
not
on
want to
the entire
animate.
time.
I am not
It was
animating
2 days later.
Oren with no pants for half this episode. That's not happening.
But it was 2 days later.
It's
So
true.
he had no pants for 2 days. So like
Yeah.
I feel like there has to at least be a clip of him having no pants.
Just running around.
I don't know.
ass cheeks
I
bare.
honestly don't know if ChatGPT will let me do that.
It won't. You need a different GPT,
I
different
have
model.
a NSFW. It's like 50 different AI generators in one.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know if I heard from Uvel though. Uvel, did you have any other favorites?
I'm kind of there with the whole pants thing was just kind of yeah.
We could say Orin is wearing underwear, so you keep it safe for work. SFW.
All right, we got it. Oren, you want to free ball it? We got it, buddy. Your fucking ass is
He's
out
wearing
there,
his
buddy.
Speedo, so he's water ready. He's
No, I think
always
he's
ready.
free balling it. Commando.
Evan, I just posted in the studio chat the link to the absolutely not safe for work unhinged AI generator I use.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to explore that for other non-nefarious purposes.
Yes.
All right. So,
and if you actually go to the main page of it, there's like 50 different generators. That's just one of them.
Nice.
Okay.
all right, so let's do a quick vote, if we will. Now that we've talked about scenes, feel free to vote, but I would love for you to vote not for yourself, for role play. As we talked about these awesome scenes, there's been some great role play involved. We'd love to hear who is your favorite, and if you want to add a little why, feel free. But if you just want to say who, that's fine. And I'm going to start in reverse order this time. Uvel, who's your favorite?
Um,
Who roleplayed tonight the best?
Decisions.
yeah, I know. I love the fact that Bartholomew was trying to be so intimidating that
Yeah.
like that was legit. That was legit kind of like a little bit new for him. Like to get that animated and that into it, like it was nice. It was nice to see a different side of him instead
There
of the
you go.
condescending side.
No, that's what I like. That's why I want your opinion. Perfect. That's exactly the vote I'm looking for. So Uvel is leaning towards Bartholomew. Let's go to you, Bartholomew, since you're just up the chain here. What do you vote for today?
I think today I got to give it to Oren. There's just the quick-wittedness. With things like the pants situation, which obviously is just freaking hilarious. I really thought Oren was quick-witted tonight, and I think that speaks to his character, and so I give that to him.
Nice. All right. So we got one for Mr. Bart, one for Oran. So Flay, what do you think?
I was also going to go for Orin as well. Not only the scene on the ship, but when we were still in the tavern and he was messaging with Bartholomew and trying to, and pickpocketing and all of that, picking himself off the floor. It was all in character, very well done.
Okay. Yeah. No, I love it. Good call. All right. Oran, who you want to vote for?
I got to give it to Flay. I feel like she really keeps everyone kind of guided, kind of keeps us going in the right direction, and tries to keep the cohesiveness in the party, keep the peace and that kind of
As
stuff.
much as you guys let me.
So I appreciate her leadership.
There you go. Cool. All right. Warden.
It's a good question. To be perfectly honest, I think that Bartholomew's spoiled brat outrage getting countered by a captain that doesn't give a shit was definitely an interesting piece of RP. I definitely think if I had known that there was a failed roll ahead of time, that like might have like tempered my expectations for what was going to happen. But I think irrespective of that, I think it was a good interaction.
Cool. All right. And that leaves you, Evan.
I'm going to give it to Oren. I really like it was kind of a 50-50. Bartholomew and him are probably the two MVPs of the night in terms of like, role play. But the creative, the fact that he came up with such a creative way to like help Bartholomew's character execute a strategy. Like if there was 2 points here to give, I would give 1 to each. That's how close it is.
There is 2 points because right now we're doing role play, and the next point is going to be for tactics.
Ah, well then, let's give this one to Bartholomew, and then I'll just preface my tactics votes going to Oren.
Okay, so that means that actually edges Bartholomew out. It was going the other way, but Bartholomew, you win role play tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It shows that your team appreciates your efforts.
I appreciate it because all those efforts that you guys appreciate, I felt like were failures, but I'm glad they were entertaining.
You know what? Sometimes failures are successes. Don't let it get to your head.
So, speaking of tactics, we'll just get right into it then. So it sounds like you're gonna go and vote for tactics for Oren. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll just start right there. Going in reverse. Warden, who do you like on tactics today?
On Tic Tacs, is this
Yeah.
a not vote for yourself thing?
Correct. Tactics is if somebody uses their skills or their prowess in battle to really kick ass.
And I can't vote for myself here.
I'm
Right.
already look. I'll already say this. I'll jump ahead. I'm voting for Warden because of that slick move with the ice on the boat. Okay, I
Yeah.
want to give it. And I want to say that I want to give it to Oren because, like, the whole thing with the telepathy and talking to me when I was at the table was like that was it right up until that moment with the boat and on the boat I was just like that was like a holy shit moment for me. So there, I'm just jumping ahead of you. There, you get your props.
No,
Go ahead.
that's what we're looking for. That's a good conversation piece. So I've
Fair.
got one for Oren.
So I got to give it to Oren if I can't give it to myself. But thank you, Bartholomew.
All right. So it's another one for Oren for his contributions to the tactics. Flay, what you got?
It's a tricky one because I agree with both Oren and Warden, but I'll go and give it to Warden because the boat would be in much worse shape if he hadn't intervened.
Are you saying it would be less ship shape?
Yes.
Yes,
God
there would be
damn.
less ship
That was good.
shape.
That was
yes.
good.
And if you're already bringing him up, I'm going to add to your conversation. You've all brought this up already. Didn't he avoid a lot of issues by being very tactic oriented at the gangplank?
Yes, that as well.
That was going to be my vote for Warden for.
That could have been a whole nother issue. Yeah.
Bam.
So yeah, I don't mean to take the words out of your mouth, Jake. Thank you for doubling on that. So you want to go for the Warden also?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that leaves us back with Uvel. CJ.
Oh, see, I'm.
Tell me how pretty I am.
Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, that's gonna be a clip. I just need
Chat,
Chris
clip that.
Chris to do the yeah, it'd fuck me.
Yeah, I'd fuck me.
Kelly's a guy's name too.
Wolf on there, brother.
Seriously, I'm really having a hard time because I agree like with everybody what everybody's had to say about Warden and Oren are like is where I'm at.
He's
You know,
torn.
same place Evan
He's
was
Natalie
last
Imbruglia.
round.
I'm not see I can't definitively pick one, so I'm just not gonna cast my vote.
Roll dice.
Okay, hey,
True,
fair enough.
50-50 coin toss.
Yeah, if you go one way, it's going to cause a tie. If you go the other way, it's going to cause a win.
All right. So
I choose tails.
even is Warden odds or Oren?
Oh, I take odds.
It's a 2.
Ah, tragedy. It's all right.
So your vote is going to Oren?
Yes.
All right. Oren and Warden, you no longer can vote.
Not allowed.
Looted.
Matter of fact, when it comes to a tie like this, I have an option. I can let you guys revote, or I can break the tie as the DM. I'm gonna break the tie as the DM.
Break the tie as the DM because otherwise
Break
we
the
still have 4
tie.
people voting and it could still go into a tie. So break the tie.
Yeah, no, I know. And so I think the way it's been going today, I'm gonna have to say this tactics today is gonna go to the warden because his tactics were methodical and he saved you guys a lot of trouble on the ship. He pre-planted the seeds for your exodus. He helped save the ship when you guys were floundering, and he is actively trying to save you from the tribbles, even if you don't understand that. So, Warden, boom.
Boom.
So this one you
Ding,
can
ding,
vote for.
ding.
The next point is MVP. Feel free to brag about yourself. So yeah, we'll go with people who haven't won any points yet. So Bart, you're not going to go first, and Warden, you're not going to go first. We'll start with Kaelrix.
Honestly, probably the MVP is probably Warden, just because of that ice move on the boat. That probably single-handedly saved the whole thing.
Cool. Okay. I mean, okay. So we got one for Warden. Who's next?
Yeah.
Play.
Go ahead, Bartholomew.
My vote is going to Orin for MVP. Like we've talked about role play, we've talked about tactics, we've talked about moments, and although he hasn't won any points, his name's in the conversation every time. Let's give the man his due. MVP in an overall sense is Orin for the night.
Valuable player. I mean, support is support. You know what I'm saying? You're not wrong.
Hold on, dude.
I'll follow Brian with his vote as well. Same. Orin's name keeps coming up, but he's not getting the recognition, so I would like to give him
Okay.
that recognition.
Word. Got it.
I'm just happy to be here.
And we're happy to have you here.
Well, Orin, you can vote for yourself.
I don't like voting for myself. I'd give it to Warden just because the Warden prevented.
Yeah.
You can create another
the
tie.
You Val's gonna have to
You're
cast
gonna
another.
talk yourself out of the next point.
I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to side with Bartholomew and Faye and go Orin. He's constantly in the conversation, and when you're constantly in the conversation, you're a part of everything. Like you're not just a here or there. You're a part of everything that's going on. So give the devil his due.
And he's a tiefling.
So
Yeah.
I'm missing one vote. Who am I missing?
Kaelrix.
Well, hold on, dude. I haven't
Gabe
had
mine.
a chance to
I was
talk
gonna say
about
it's-
myself more.
Oh,
It's Warden.
I'm just
Warden.
gonna go out on a limb and say, as far as everything is concerned, in all of the previous session, I took a back seat, and because I wasn't able to be here. But when I am here, my presence is undeniable. And no, I mean, all jokes aside, if I can toot my own horn, as far as the attitude alignment of my character, as far as like being in the situation and trying to react as the character would, I feel like, generally speaking, I don't usually have an issue with it. So my necessity for a point is not super up there. I'll toot my own horn and say, yeah, I did a good job on a bunch of stuff, but we'll give it to Orin. I got no problem, seceding the point and giving it away. That's a part of being a team, is being able to help bolster the people that are around you. And like Nathan said, being able to support those around you is only going to make you better as a team. So, the more we spread that love around, the better it goes. I am, however, the prettiest except for Flay.
And what's fascinating is last time we had no winner, everybody abstained because no one wanted to be the one to be that person. They built a team.
I mean, that is a big piece of it. I think as far as tactics and being in the scene and a part of the group, Oren was in the tavern where I wasn't. Oren was on the boat when I was. Uh, while humorously acquiescent, he allowed me to do what I needed to do for my character's needs as far as the soul coin is concerned and what my own sense of uh right and wrong and justice is concerned. um you know what I mean, like, and he offered up his ill-gotten gains with the benefit of the group in mind, even if it backfired. So like it's a whole cascading thing to where, yeah, I'm here in this piece, but more of the story had Orin as a centerpiece and a
Oh yeah,
focal
no, it was
point.
close. It was close for you guys. Warden and Oren are very close. And you know what? I love that you guys are starting to gel as a team. This is one of the best recaps we've had, period, by far. I mean, you guys can agree to that, right? So I think that comes from just learning each other and playing a few rounds. This is the end of our session 3, which I really appreciate. So let me dole out those experience points so you guys can know where you're at. The things we've done thus far already count. So if you've already taken feats and you've already taken levels, those are already applied to right now. But right now, moving forward, if you get new points today and you want to buy a new feat or do something else, that's fine. But you cannot level unless you have enough days to do so. Just to be clear. So everyone's gonna get one for showing up. Love you. One, we did a goal today. We achieved the Pearl of Power. We reclaimed that and we got on our way. So everyone's gonna get a point for goal. And then of course, Bartholomew, you got role play today, so you're gonna get 3, not just 2. Warden, you got tactics today, so you're gonna get 3, not just 2. And Oren, you got MVP, so you get 3, not just 2. The rest of you get 2.
Will you write mine down on the sheet just on the off chance my shit doesn't save again?
Yeah, I got you. You got 3.
Yep. And then if you want to update my spell list to have just level 1 frost fingers, and then I have not decided on a feat for the level yet.
That's right. Send me a text so I don't forget. I want to make sure I recap with everybody else too. Does anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns, or things they want me to look up and learn?
Hold on. I'm just going to go ahead and thank everybody. I know we got people watching right now. Everything else tonight is just going to be a little mechanical stuff. So I just wanted to thank everybody for watching. Remind you guys all to go to duelingguard.com. Use the code SOG15 to get 15% off of all of your gaming merch. And we will see you in a couple weeks for session 4 of the Ballad of Kaarlon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You can't see, but I'm waving at you.
Have a good night.